Hello, welcome in. It's muted for those who are just starting to watch. It's muted for a reason. They're just talking right now before we actually watch the actual live letter. They're just talking about the TRPG on the main live stream. They're just doing this before the actual live letter. As you can see, the thing that says next up, it's the live letter. It's a 2.5-hour live letter, but we're here. Welcome in to my coverage of the live letter. So I do have a few things. I have a little like notepad with things to say, just to get you into this live letter. We did learn some information about what it's going to be about, or at least some of the things that they'll talk about. It's going to be 2.5 hours, or that's the estimated time that the live letter will be. But first of all, welcome. This live stream will include my commentary. If you don't want to hear someone talk, you're probably not here. There's probably no one here for that. But just in case, I encourage going to the main live stream and just watching it there. But I'll be talking about and reacting to what's going on. Also, for those watching back the video, check the timestamps. If I did timestamp the video, I normally will eventually. So just check those and you can see what, if you want to find a certain part from the live stream, you can check. I'll mark it there in the timestamps. And I'll be reading live translations from the subreddit Discord, which is linked below on YouTube. I'll link it in Twitch in a moment. Once we get into things, I'll link the Discord into Twitch so that y'all can go follow the Discord whenever y'all would like to do that. But they're live translating things in the Discord. They're also translating this TRPG match. They're calling it a TRPG instead of a TTRPG. Just how they're saying it. They'll be translating that and the live letter. I'll just be reading off what they're saying about the live letter. What's happening there, because there's no one live translating from the actual live stream. I will just read off what's happening from the Discord. I have my iPad here, so I'm reading off everything here, and then I can I don't have to flip through things. I got everything set up for once. But that's just a little intro to what's gonna happen, or kind of how this live stream will go. But in terms of the content that's going to be covered, this will cover the graphics update. They said that the battle content will be happening at a later date. So that'll be happening, they said, after the media tour. And then you I also noted, there's going to be 3 live letters before the release of Dawntrail. So they did announce that there'll be 3 PLLs before the announce of Dawntrail. So that'll be, I know one will be a battle one, definitely. And then of course, yeah, they usually have one where they'll have like the final release trailer. I forgot what that trailer is called, but they'll have like a job trailer, like the benchmark trailer, and then they'll have that like final trailer, and then they'll have another live letter. I can't remember how it goes, but there'll be 3, and then we'll figure out what they are when they come. Larrykins, welcome in on Twitch. Hello. Larrykins says, hello, Chili, excited for the live letter. I am. Now that I'm done with my intro, we can listen to them talk some. I just wanted to mute them at the start of here. But yeah, they're just have this up. This is happening on 2 live streams right now, but they'll cut this off once they start the main live letter live stream. If you want to watch this TRPG match, go over to the TRPG live stream. There's 2 of them. There's 2, not from me, but from Square Enix. I won't be covering the TRPG. It's 10 hours long. And yeah, I'm not going to be covering that. But yeah. They're just playing because there's a Final Fantasy TRPG now that just recently released, right? This is a new thing that just recently came out. So that's really exciting. That's something that I would be interested in playing. I don't know. Like, I don't mind like D&D. I like playing like a one-shot or something, but like sitting down and play like a Final Fantasy 14 themed one, I love to get some friends together and it'd be really fun. I don't know. I'm very tempted now. It'd be fun to like play a character and because I'm really, I'm already into the lore of Final Fantasy 14. Perhaps I'll do that one day. But yeah, so someone's just translated the game right now. They've already started, it seems. A lot of these are some of the developers. They mentioned who was who. I didn't pay attention. I was getting ready for the live stream, so I don't know who's who exactly. Wait, what is happening? Let me just say what's happening right now. They're just talking about how the game works right now. But I wonder what they were talking about there. Oh, they're talking about a tutorial. They're just tutorialing the game right now. And I'm just here waiting for the live stream to start. And a nice picture of Costa del Sol. Oh, they're explaining the rules. Gotcha. But for those coming into this live stream, I will not be watching the TRPG live stream. This is just on the main channel, just so y'all know. I'm not covering that at all. I'm just here to be happy. Hi, Mystery Gears on YouTube. Before party, let's go, right? The TRPG before. It's just gonna like ominously cut out randomly when someone's talking. They're just gonna be like explaining the game and it's just gonna be like, nope. We're cutting you off. Arcana, it's good to see you again on YouTube. Hello, Chilean chat. Hello, welcome in. Welcome in. I'm excited for those just coming in. This live stream, this PLL is gonna be about the graphics update. So we did learn a little bit about, they were on talking about what it's going to be about, what to expect in the future. There's going to be 3 live letters for the release of Dawntrail. And then we'll have the battle content live letter about the battle, the benchmark live stream will happen after the media tour. So I'm guessing about a month we'll have that one, because that'll happen close to the Dawntrail release. So Amber Elliott, welcome on Twitch. Happy live letter day. Happy live letter day. Hello, Mystery Gears. Hello, hello, hello. But yeah, we're just waiting. We're just counting down the time. And I just wonder, you know, I wonder what kind of graphics they'll show. I don't know if they're going to show anything new. I don't know if they're going to show anything from Dawntrail, or if they're just going to show graphical updates from, like, you know, the stuff we already know. What they did say is that they have a 6.58. Wait, no. Yeah, 6.58. Yeah, 6.58 engine that they'll be running some of the older graphics to compare to what the 7.0 graphics are. So they'll do like a compare and contrast, and they'll actually be running. They said they're going to be in-game running through things, so we'll be able to see some stuff, some examples, which is, you know, I'm really excited about that. I actually like that content a lot. So you know, I'm excited to see. Just, I don't know. I'm just excited to see something that's getting me hyped just to feel immersed in the environment. I love being immersion in the game, and stuff that's gonna not only improve like the story experience, the battle experience, but also the wonderful housing experience. We're gonna see a lot more quality and textures. People are gonna be able to do a lot more. Like housing designs, they already look amazing and real now. Imagine what they're gonna look like in 7.0, and just the immersive experiences that people create. So that's something to also, all the housing items being updated and looking really nice and sleek. Also for the live stream, I have this wonderful Final Fantasy VII cup right here. I have a bowl and a Mountain Dew over there, so that looks gross, but it's a bowl of ice cream I ate before I started. But we got Cloud, Zack, and Sephiroth on this mug. Beautiful. It's peach tea. Pixelaria on Twitch, welcome in. I'll post the Discord, the translation Discord. This is the subreddit Discord that I'm reading the translations off of. And again, I'm not reading what's being said here, just because it's they're just explaining the rules of the TRPG before the live stream. And then this will cut out and we'll go to the live letter. For those just coming in, where's the, let's see, let me just go on here. Copy. There. Can I pin this? Oh my god, I'm not able to pin messages anymore on Twitch. I used to be able to pin stuff at the top of the chat, so people can just, if I have a link to something, which I do very often because I go to like venues and stuff in 14 and cool like immersive creations that have cards attached to them, Now I can't even pin the card and people can't go see what's going on. So I'm upset about that. So upset. Gonna riot. Alrighty. Now I have everything perfectly set up. We've done our intros. Now we just wait. We wait. We got 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left. What are y'all expecting? Do y'all expect any surprises? They just said graphics update, but I don't know. They didn't say. They said it'd be focused on the graphics. Maybe there'll be something extra, but they usually don't do that. They don't throw in surprises. Usually, if there is a surprise, they'll say, "Stay to the end. There's a surprise," just so they don't waste anyone's time. Because something like this, they don't want to let the fan. Because of course, like reporters and stuff are gonna watch this, but the fans, they don't want to who don't want to watch graphics. They don't want to put something in here, and then they're like, "Oh, what? I missed that." So I'm not expecting really anything besides graphics. And it's 2.5 hours, which is pretty long. We'll be here for a while. So buckle up. That's actually pretty, well, that's actually, I mean, a normal time for a live letter, but I mean, live letters usually cover everything, and this is just graphics. So that's a lot of stuff. Ieni says, wonder if there'll be gameplay. They did say they'll be running around in the game. So there, I believe so. I don't know if it's going to be like, there's not going to be any like battling, but I do think they're going to be running around in-game showing things from the in-game perspective. But yeah, they were on earlier talking about it, and that is one thing they did say is that they had like a 6.58 engine that they were going to use, and that they'd be running around in-game, showing that for the graphics now versus graphics later. And also, hi, Yeni on Twitch. Welcome in. Kayo on Twitch, also welcome in. Chili, good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Hello. I will be commenting on things happening as well. I just said I did a little intro, but I will be commenting on things happening. This is a react stream, so I'm reacting to things happening. If you don't want to hear commentary, I encourage you to go to the Final Fantasy XIV live stream and stuff. But we're here together, having fun and chatting about it. That's the fun of this stream. Okay, looks like we have here. Okay, so in the Discord, I just linked the Discord in Twitch. For those on YouTube, the Discord link, this is for the Reddit, the subreddit Discord, which is where they live translate from. That is what I'm reading from. Definitely go follow the Discord, go support it. They put in a lot of work. They translate every single live letter, and it's amazing, and it's so essential for everyone who covers it, who doesn't speak Japanese. Everyone uses this, so definitely go support them. It's very, they're very, very good. So they're not going to be translating. Oh, hello. Is this just the trailer again? Oh, it's like a graphic update trailer. Wasn't expecting, what? Pretty. Wait, is this now or then? Official benchmark. Wait, this is the benchmark trailer? Doesn't the benchmark have the jobs? No, that doesn't. No, I can't. Ignore anything I say because I'm dumb. I forget everything about which trailer's which at this pre-expansion date because it gets really confusing. That's beautiful. Look at all the grass. Feels lush and open. Oh. Oh. want to turn it up. Ooh, look at the effects. Wait, these are the... Wait, it's the jobs? They're showing the jobs? Should I pay attention to this? What's happening? I didn't expect that at all. So this is the job trailer. Look at that! The frog just shot fire! Hello? Look at the... Oh my god. Crafters? Oh, the tribes. Look at the gear. Hello. You can see all the gear now. I'm gonna have to like go back at llamas or alpaca, right? Are those new mounts? No. That we have the alligator. No new mounts. Oh wow. What is this? What is this cat? This flying land? My class. That's a white mage ability. Oh! Oh, you can... Did he just split in front of him? I don't play warrior, maybe that's not new. Hello? Sorry, y'all, I didn't expect that at all. I didn't expect that trailer whatsoever. Oh my god, Yoshipi's invisible.
ということで、ファイナルファンタジー14時間生放送、ここからのお時間は第80回プロデュースされたライブをお送りいたします。改めましてよろしくお願いします。もうやりたかっただけだった。
We already saw a few actions during the bench.
まあできないね。できないね。
They say.
そう。
Yeah, I didn't expect that at all. I'll have to go back. I'll go back through, but I'm not really, I'm personally not really, don't pay a lot of attention to battle classes. I don't cover a lot of that kind of stuff. So I can only like recognize what's different for my classes that I play.
いろんな情報がさせていただいたりはした。はい。そしてなんといっても冒頭大変気になるトレーラーから
Yoshimi says, I really just wanted to do this today. Today is the only opportunity in relation to him just putting on a green suit.
ベンチマークっていうコメントはすごい。
Marble says it's actually been a while since we did a last. Yeah, it has, hasn't it? It feels like it's been a while. Vivi Fell, welcome in on YouTube. This is the benchmark. That's the benchmark trailer. But they didn't say they're talking about battle classes at all today. I guess they're just showing some of the visuals for the battle classes and the level 99 gear or 100 gear, the job gear. So I'll have to go back and look at that because there's so much there. We'll have to do that after the live stream. Because I was so overwhelmed because I wasn't expecting that. Oh, okay.
まあね、今でしょってまあコメントあるんですけど、今出したらみんなさ PLL 見ないでしょ。今出したら見ないでしょ。
Available Sunday, April 14th from 12. Wait.
続けてるかさ、もうキャラメイクするでしょみたいになっちゃう。
Benchmark. So that's when you can.
なので今日は14時間生放送をご覧いただいて、
during PAX, everyone was asking me about the benchmark, and of course we have it ready. That was footage of what you will see when you run the benchmark on your machine.
今日はいろいろ盛りだくさんで、今日は今日でね、いろいろあるんですが、
そうなんです。
It'll be tomorrow. So the benchmark will be tomorrow. You guys want it now? If we release it now, none of you would watch the live letter and only spend time in character selection. Oh my god. So the benchmark's like a test, like a stress test, right?
なんか僕から見た返しモニターの左側が
Like it's to test your
行月
computer,
のフィナーレ
right?
なんですよ。そこがちょっと気になる。
From what I remember,
ちょっと違和感ある。
we did have a stream at PAX, right? That's what they just
ね、
said.
わかるよね、みんなね。なんか
不思議ですね。不思議な感覚です。
そうなんです。はい。
はい、じゃあ
Annie on Twitch says this is so overwhelming with the colors and animations. Yeah, they just show you everything at once. They want to show you all kinds of different actions.
はい、まずは現在予約すでに受付中となっております。黄金のレガシーですが、6月
That was the surprise that I didn't
28日
expect
金
at
曜
all.
日にアーリーアクセスが開始となります。
はい。
そして7月
This is just pre-order information, which we know. Early access is June 28th, and the game.
良くてですね、立ち上がりが大変たくさんの過去一
They don't overwhelm my voice.
ご予約早めにいただいているので、ぜひですね、あ、そういや。余裕あったからまだ
Maybe they'll show the trailer again because it was just so much. I really hope they do because I just want to
気がついたらアーリーアクセス忘れてたんであるんで。
そうなんですよ。
go watch it again.
はい。で画面にあります通り予約特典としてアーリーアクセス券、こちら予約特典になっておりますので、予約をしないと。
They said we start with a short review of the Dawntrail release. They have a screen in front of them that says Endwalker, detracting when they are trying to talk about Dawntrail. Oh, distracting when they are trying to talk about Dawntrail. And then that's their pre-orders. In-game bonus. They revealed this at PAX. But if you don't know, you get this if you pre-order the game. And this is just pre-order. There's also bonuses for buying the digital deluxe edition, and then there's the physical deluxe, but that might be sold out already. That usually sells out the day of.
はい、よろしくお願いいたします。そして続いて製品ラインナップのおさらいです。はい、こちらです。今回このようになっておりまして、まずはリアルグッズもゲーム内特典も全部入りのコレクターズエディション。
Yeah, the digital collector's edition, you get the game, and then the in-game items. And then the standard edition, you just get the game. But then if you pre-order the just the standard edition, you get, I believe you get the earrings and you get the Zidane minion.
リアルグッズも欲しいよという方はこちらをお買い求めいただければと思います。
You get the Zidane and earrings no matter what version you pre-order. You just have to pre-order it. Shy, welcome in on Twitch. Hello, how are you doing? How are you doing?
というご用意になっております。はい、そして次
They have you get these items the moment you pre-order. Okay, so you get these items the moment you pre-order. That's just for the Zidane and earrings.
放送でもちょっとご紹介しましたけれども、まずはハイクオリティフィギュアバイパーがついてくるのと、冒険者の布地図ね、結構大きいサイズの
地図の人気もね結構高いですね。
And they're just going over this is the physical items, the box. Chai says the Zidane minion looks like a little baby. Yeah, they all look like little babies. All the Final Fantasy minions. Just reviewing contents of the pre-orders for standard collector's edition. That's what they're doing. Counter Fried on YouTube. Welcome in. Benchmark is Sunday midnight. Yep. Yeah, so you can. That is tomorrow. Literally tomorrow. So in 24 hours, basically.
そして、コレクターズエディションのゲーム内アイテムの特典のご紹介です。はい、こちらの3つが特典となっております。まずは一番左、マウントのアーク。こちら先日動画でもご紹介しております。
Looking up something really quick while they're going over this. Again, those are the items for the Digital Collector's Edition. Not just the Collector's Edition, but the Digital Collector's Edition. This is like a tier right above the Standard Edition. And you get these 3 items. I will be getting this because I want that Chocobo brush because I'm going to be playing Pictomancer.
ということで、ここからはいよいよ本日の本編なんですが、今日は冒頭でも吉田さんコメントされてましたけど、
for those who don't know what
いよいよ
benchmark is, it's basically a way for you to check to see how Final Fantasy XIV will run, how the next expansion will run on your computer.
まあまあ俺が急遽ね頼んだ
For those who don't know.
いいんですけど、後で。はい。これ今日ってさ、パワーポイント一切。
So you have plenty of time. Well, not that much time. We have a lot of time to check, you know, just to see how things are going to run for you, especially with the graphics update.
いかないのか。はい。いきなり実機から行くんだ。
ので、まあ大事ありますね。
And it'll give you like a score whenever you do it, and you can go into character creation too. So I don't know, does that mean you can try out the Fem Hrothgar? Counter, because I don't remember. These are all things I don't remember, because I didn't expect that at all. I didn't expect that at all, so now I'm like, what is this again? I forgot. Because I also didn't do it last year because I solely play on PS5, but I do have a computer version, so I'll be checking it this time for once. Cole, thank you on YouTube for the $10 super chat. Love your content. Do you know if the Shiny Eye update comes out after the X Pack? The Shiny Eye update. What's the Shiny Eye update? But thank you so much. I appreciate it. But the kindness. Now they say, and now for the main content, you're going to show us some they're going to show us some 7.0 stuff. Don't we have a PowerPoint slide saying 80th PLL? 7.0 graphic update, a world of difference. So yeah, they're going to be talking about graphics today. Definitely. I got a little worried for a second. I was like, what are we talking about today? So in the first half, we will have a lot of in-game footage with a lot of technical terms about the graphic updates. I will try to explain it the best I can. I'm reading the translations now. I'll try to explain it the best I can with a side-by-side comparison of 6.58 and how it would look in 7.0. So they're doing some side-by-sides. We had this all through a while back where we had these long live streams about graphics updates, but I'm excited to see everything. Very exciting. And that's me saying that. I'm excited. I'm excited to see things. I'm sure they are too. But I'm sure they've already seen it. So. They're prepping everything, is what they said. Cole says just the graphics update. Oh, the graphics update. So the graphics update is happening in 7.0. Now, I can't remember. Did they say it's all happening in 7.0 or is it a gradual thing? Is it going to be like a expansion by expansion? Now that Dawntrail will all be like everything in Dawntrail for sure will have the 7.0 graphics upgrade. I just can't remember if they said the whole thing will be, if all the past expansions were, or if they were going to go back through them in each post expansion and do an update. Okay, so Yoshi P says, okay, so I'm supposed to execute macro 1, change the weather. Bronze Growlith on YouTube, welcome in. Happy Live Letter Day, y'all. Hello. Hello, hello. Isn't this exciting? It's Zodalin. This is a live stream. These things happen. Okay, they're just having technical difficulties right now. while they pull up. They're going to pull up some side-by-sides of some cool graphics. That image of those like waterfalls is already really beautiful that they showed earlier just a second ago. It's so gorgeous. I love that there's so much there's so many trees. I want more trees. Just like I want to be like cutting through the jungle. That's what I want. Braun says, I was happy to see more Astro Sparkles, not even joking Astro Spells effects. I didn't even see. That trailer was such a surprise to me that I don't know what I saw. So I need to go back and watch it. So Astra's have more sparkles. Yeah, because Astra's supposed to get a full rework, as well as Dragoon, according to what they've been saying. But yeah, those two classes are supposed to get full reworks in Dawntrail.
では2画面並べて表示していただきましょう。
they're making sure they're not spoiling. They're making sure they're not showing anything that they can't show.
モルボルがっていうか、
okay. What is?
6.58 担当です。で、私が 7.0 側担当ですね。
Oh wow.
これ、
well, there's an enemy over there.
皆さんが今まで見ている、まさに今見ている、これエルピスなんですけど。
Oh, yeah, it does look. It looks like they're in Elpis.
ちなみにエルピスはめちゃめちゃ頑張ってる方ですこれ。
Look at the rock. The rock also looks so much more detailed. Over there on the right.
左が現行エルピス。
Y'all see things fine.
本当だ。
もうなんか板がわかるもんね。確かに。つらこれ。
比べるとおかしいな。ついこの間までこれで良かったんだけどなみたいな。
そうですね。髪の毛もまあやっぱり
本当だ。
テクスチャー解像度が全く違う。
あらゆるところが気になりますね。
あと髪の毛のね流れがものすごくちゃんと見えるようになってるはず。
Yeah, the lighting too. You can see the lighting looks better there.
これがまずはグラフィックスアップデートでこれ自動に生えてる草がパワーアップしましたっていうのと同時に。右側、7.0 側を見てもらうと分かるんですけど草が揺れてますよね。風の影響
Look at the rocks, those red rocks there. They're not flat. They have texture and they're bumpy.
激しく揺れるようになってます。で左はとりあえず風のパラメータがあるとなんとなく
The light on YouTube says the blades of grass up close are very different. Well done. Yep, they're very cool. Yeah, just looking at like each grass has leaves attached to them and they are very detailed. Whereas before they were just kind of, just one blade. Now they feel like, there's like plants and weeds and then there's different sizes of different blades of grass and everything. So it's very cool. Yeah, the grass looks really, really good. Again, even the rock looks more clear. I hope they go up to the rock and see. Oh yeah, the grass has more physics to it too. Or it has physics in general. That's amazing. Physics! Yay! You see how the grass is moving when the character is hitting it? Yes. That feels so alive. Like, I think that's the one thing about like the visuals of 14 is that a lot of things right now feel like a lot of places feel very empty, and that's what this is just gonna be such a huge change.
続いてちょっとマウントもね一部ちょっと処理を
Shy on Twitch says we can frolic in the meadows now. We can frolic in the tulips. And they're showing mounts now.
ちょっと自由にできるだけ
Look at the grass from far away. I was kind of worried for a second, but it looks so amazing from far up.
横方向へそう動いてもまあ平面飛行ですよね。
Like it feels like it looks like it just looks so good. Look at that. Oh, it looks so much better.
本当だ。 ずるい
Looks so lush.
全てのフラグがちゃん
Oh
と
my gosh, I'm
軸を
sorry.
旋回する
本当だ
先を
旋回してる
傾くようになりましたので
I love that they're doing this in
透明感
Elpis.
というか滑らかさがよりねちょっと感じやすくなるんじゃないかな。
いやー差を見せられなければ今までのでも良かったのになっていう
そうね、もう戻れないんじゃないかなっていう。
Bron said that's a serious glow up on the grass. It is.
そうかそうきたか
It is
いや
very
細かい
good.
んですけど
I wasn't sure at first. I was
こういう
like,
のがまた
hmm.
ちょっとねリアルを
But then once you actually look at
感じてもらえる
things,
と思うんで、旋回
especially when they go up,
え
it just
も
looks
と
so
もとこうじゃな
amazing.
かったっけって感じるんですよこれ実は。
確かにもうそうですねすぐ慣れちゃいますね
And there's little patches of color here and there, and they can be more intentional, as you can see, as they kind of fly by.
パラメータ入れないようにはしてるから、
はい
そうでもこういう滑空ものとかね傾いた方が自然です。
It already feels more alive. Like it
人
feels
間のなんだろう感覚の慣れって
extremely alive.
もともと傾いてなかったっけって思うんですよね。
と脳が保管しててくれたんでしょう、
だからもうより飛んでる感は本当こうやって出やすい。
いや本当ですよ、全然違う
Ayeni on Twitch says, I'm just going to be spending so much time running and walking in the grass. Alright, so they're saying if I hadn't seen the difference, I would have been fine, but now, yeah. But now it looks really good. Same to me too, you know, especially in Elpis. Elpis already looks so beautiful. And now they're up. It looks even better now with the grass.
そうです
自分で見てる分にはね全然大丈夫です。
そうなんですよ自分の意思と反した方向に
Really impressive.
よいよ
It's hard to tell because I think sometimes the stream feels a little, it gets pixelated, but I bet in game it, I mean, it just is going to look so good. And it already looks great here.
まあアニメーターたちとねプログラマーからもう
Looks so great.
これここじゃない紹介する
Yoshi P
タイミングがなさそうだ
says,
っていう
you will feel like it's always been like this. We didn't change these values for mounts, which would look a little weird if they tilted.
ではですね
Okay.
次にですね地面
はい一旦生仮面
一旦
にしていただい
生仮面
て
にしていただいて
ありがとうございます
地面を見ていこうかなと思いますこんなゲームの放送どうなんだと思うんですけど
Please try and experience this for yourself on different mounts.
2を実行
2を実行画面の落差よって書かれてるんだねしょうがないよね
でこれも
I put my camera here just so that people coming in know that they're looking at a comparison.
全然違え
I'm sure most people could figure that out, but
ではまず
Who knows?
画面いって大丈夫だよね
はい大丈夫です
はい両方お願いしますこちら左が 6.58 現行環境ですねまあここも相当頑張ってるんですよ
ooh, look at the rock where
こんだ
like
け引く
the
となかなか分かり
so
づらいじ
much.
ゃない
Oh,
で
it's
す
so
か
good.
右70なんですけど
はい
そのままカメラ寄せてもらえますか
はーい
Look at the stone. Oh, look at the grass. I feel like we're just be looking at like textures today, but I'm okay with that.
ちょっとエーテライトの影ないところに左に移動しようか
はいはい
Look at that. I can zoom in and still see everything.
もう
That's amazing. Oh, it's so good. That's so good.
そうでももう本当にアーティストたちはねテクニックを駆使して作ってたんですよ、
はい
これ平面なんですよね板なんですけど
I feel like I could pick up one of those rocks and it wouldn't peel
こ
away.
れだけ必死に左頑張ってたんですけど、
はいはい
You know what I
今
mean?
回はもうここまで
いやーいやいやいや本当だそのよりずるいですね
ほぼ写真だよね
Contrified on YouTube says, hope I can handle the update. They did release, I believe, a requirement,
大丈夫かって言ってる人いるんですけど大丈夫です
like a minimum requirement.
はい
Forgot where they did that, but they did release that, so I would check that out just so you can see and then compare it to your software or your system, so you can make sure that you can handle it. I think they released that at PAX. Maybe it was earlier. Super Crowley, hello. Have they only done graphics stuff so far? That's what this is dedicated to. They did have a trailer that showed like a bunch of. There was a surprise. They showed a bunch of the job. A bunch of new job actions, but we don't know what they are. We just saw a visual of them, and they showed They showed all the jobs in their new job gear, which is the benchmark trailer. So yeah, I need to go back and watch it because I wasn't expecting that at all. It was such a surprise. But yeah, we're seeing all the new graphics because they're doing such a huge graphic overhaul for 7.0. Look at that! Look at all the like the different shaped rocks. There.
あと
ちょっとちらっと映ったけど A テライトの土台も全然違いますよね。
ちょっとキャラコンフィグでさ、
はい、
チルトをさいじってさ、
おい
A テライトのシェーダーもね違うんで。
Yoshi P, you're wondering is PS4 is going to be okay? Yes, it will be.
もうちょっと
But just reassuring people.
そうそうそう。おい。同じ時間同じ天候に今してるんですけど。
回転がぴったりします。
As you can see, the shaders on the Aetheryte are also improved. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. There's so many more like. So much more light coming through.
の質感なんだけど、本来こうなんですっていう。
ちょっと私のエーテライトのクリスタルくすんでるんですけど。
で今回まあクリスタル用のシェーダーっていうのも改めて作ったので、
Look at even like the crystals on the thing spinning. Oh, look at even it looks golden now instead of bronze. Like it actually looks. You get that golden texture now.
変えたんで元のは同じなんですけど、はい、変わってると。
Bedamon on YouTube says this is super impressive. Must have been a huge amount of work. Yeah, I think this is what a lot of their manpower went into, or a lot of their power went into. Was just doing this, you know? This is, I mean, I can imagine it's a lot of. It just takes a lot of people to do such a huge overhaul. And they even said that. They even said that this took a huge amount of their time and resources to try to do this, and then now 7.0 their focus is well, not just this but also redoing a bunch of the dungeons and the old, like making it soloable for people to come in, you know, new players to come in and experience it. But now they did say in PAX, I believe it was PAX, they did announce that their focus for 7.0 is thinking about like difficulty and making things more, you know, thinking about big like battle content and multiplayer content, which, you know, translates to really thinking about things for players who are already here and spending lots of time in the game and, you know, in-game content and stuff like that. Next is water. We're gonna look at water now.
公開サーバーほぼ一緒っていう状態なんで、僕みたいに
Shai says, I wonder if they'll upgrade Pixel XR.
じわじわ変わる。では並べていただきましょうか。
画面お願いします。はい。
これでグループポーズ起動して、
なるほど。
でまずこっちみんなを解除してもらって。
You can even see the difference of the Aetheryte here.
水濡れ入れてもらえます？
水濡れ。はい。よっこいしょ。はい。
Red is itchy.
左の水濡れって、まあなんとかこうテクスチャーのサイドとかを落として。
Look at the hair difference too. It doesn't look plastic.
そのままアップにしてってもらいます。
Oh, this is like wet, like what you look like after you get out of the water, I believe. Is that what they said? Yeah, they said metals have improved a lot. Like the just looking at the metals here, it looks so much better. Just the texture.
で、こちらの今後濡れ方は
Okay, yeah, they just said they're showing wetness on glam. You can see the textures a lot better. Like the little like threading and everything. Or the leather, kind of the leather texture. You can see it so much better here.
素材によってこの今回から濡れ方も違います。輝き方みたいなやつも。そうなんです。解像度も違うけど、その服というか布の繊維質まで入れているので、まああとはね、
like look at the skin too. It's like shiny. It's like a glimmer. Like look at that.
確かに。はい。
Like around the face. Look at the light, like reflection.
どこまでこの 鏡面っぽくやるかパラメータ強く効かせるかっていうのは
That's
結構ね
amazing.
設定次第なところもあるんだけど
Resolution and
まあちょっ
textures,
と
materials are all
上げた方がいいかなっていうの
improved.
で
Smooth and shiny
ちょっと
skin as
わ
well.
かり
Yeah,
や
it's
すめに
very
入
shiny
れて
and
ます
like
はい。
はい。これがまあキャラクターの今回水濡れ表現ですね。
はい。
はい。でも実際これ同じヨシララ全く同じパラメータ状態の 7.0 と 6.58 なんですけど、
うん。
なんかちょっと生き生きしてるのあるよねキャラね。
そうですね。
うん。リアル味が増したというか。
look at the eyes too. I know we've looked at. They already did a stream where they showed everything, but
あの影の入り方がすごいナチュラルに。
okay. What they did was just take off the wetness
はい。
there.
ではこのまま
はい。
水濡れ表現の
The character looks more lively. They do. Yeah, they look more.
いきましょうか。
一旦生カ
They
メ。
look more. They
Hi.
could jump off the screen, kind of vibe.
M ちゃんその声で喋ってると乗るよ。
Yenny on Twitch says the plastic era is gone. We're no longer gonna look like
めっちゃ俺
Barbies.
今何言っ
Right?
てるか聞こ
Yeah.
えてたんで。乗るよ
Because yeah, there was like a porcelainy, plasticky vibe before, which I was fine. You know, I mean,
中入っていいですよね。はい。
I don't mind too much, but if I can be given this, I'm gonna take it.
よ。ああ、なるほど。
それが外れたらもういい。
はい。
あ、ちょっと待った。
So is this? I wonder if what they're looking at now is also. I think yeah, this is also updated graphics behind them.
こう突入後一応そっか実行するのかこれも。
It looks like it at least, because look at the like the lighting up above. It doesn't look super dark in
あ
here.
書いてあった。
うん星を。
星を実行。
うん
あ、本当だ。はい。はい。
では両画面お願いします
ちょっと上か。こうか。
これ
Oh wow, y'all! Oh my gosh, look at the.
はい。
That's huge.
なのでこれ左が 6.58、
はい。
右が
That's aim to pour keep, right? Or the velocity of aim to
見てい
pour.
ただけると分かる通り
すごっ。
左はねなんとなく濡れた感じを
That's
一生懸
incredible.
命作ってたんですけどもう右は完全にね水が浮いてるところまで見えるように
うん。
なってますだからまあ実際キャラもねここ雨降って
Look
るん
at
で
the
濡れてま
plants.
すけどあとねライトの数とかも変わってるからよりくっきり、どうしてもね左側だとライトの顔影響が
They
少
look
ないん
like
で
they're more clear in
はっきりは
high
見えないん
def.
ですけどこんな感じになります
確かに。
そうね後ろの木のこの
実は
And yeah, the coloring too looks just so much better. It just looks so much better.
もあるから全然
Doesn't feel like it has a weird tint over it.
ちょっともうこの辺とかちょっと辛いもんね
確かに。もうね、そうですね。
しかも揺れてるの分かります揺れ
本当
方
だわ、揺れとる。へえ。
Number of
これらはね
lights, reflections,
もちろん
everything
一個一個見ないとな
changes.
かなか気づかないんですけど、やっぱり環境って総合なので、
うん
これらが集まったものの中で遊んでいて、感覚的に
Did they add something as well? They like added more. They added something. Oh no, they didn't.
積み重ねなんでしょうね。
そうそう
こういう細かいやつの。
It's in
ちょ
both
っと
the.
ゆうかここからカメラを引いてみましょう。
はい。よっと。
Look at that! Oh, it looks incredible.
こんな感じで
めっちゃ引いた状態。
It looks so much more alive and less just. Oh, so
全
good.
面こう
そう
ねなんとか
そうね
なんとか濡れた感情だと全面っていう感じですけ
はいはいはい
ど、右はちゃんと
雨で濡れたって感じ
そうあと
がしますね。
凹凸によっての陰影表現もかなり違うので、
Betamon on YouTube is comparing this to the release of 1.0 and how amazing it looked. Yeah, I remember seeing like trailers and just seeing how because 1.0 looks so different than 2.0.
はい。
But like 1.0 had like those amazing visuals
あ
and
と
yeah, like especially the trailers were just
ここにちゃんと鏡面反射してるの分かるか
to the point where it broke the game.
あ、はいはいはいはい。
な石がその濡れててその上水浮いてるので
Must be Mika. Thank you for the raid on Twitch. I
環境
appreciate
が
it.
反射してる
Or I have raids turned off, or I have the alerts turned off.
雨がないと当然反射なんかしないんですけ
But
ど、
welcome in. What were you up
濡
to?
れた表現に対してさらにちゃんと環境マッピングを施しているっていう感じになってますね。
Just look at these changes. For those coming in on the raid, we're just watching the graphics update live letter. They also announced the benchmark, which is happening tomorrow.
はもう本当デザイナーが一生懸命
Benchmark tomorrow.
テクも組み合わせて頑張ってたところを、まあ、エンジニアリングでカバーしようというところもあるんで、そうですね、もうこの辺の光光源の処理からしてももう全然今までの見た目とは違うんで、まあこれしかもね最新のダンジョンじゃない。
確かに。
アムダ。
Wait, the whetstones are also reflecting the environment?
まあこういう過去のコンテンツというかに関しても恩恵が非常に大きいですよっていうのと、地道に実はさっきの2.0 エリアの
Oh, must be Mika on Twitch says, just checking out the new starter update. Oh, cool. What was the update?
コツコツですね。せっかくグラ上がるんだから。
HP says this isn't even a new. Yeah, this is Lost City of Amdapor. This is an ARR dungeon? Yeah. This is one that you have to do. You have to eventually do if you're a white mage. It forces you to do it.
られるところは入れたとは言ってたので、冒険が少しね一段落したら過去のフィールドもこうやって見ていただけるとまた全然違って見えるんじゃないかなと、はい、思いますので、
スクリーンショット撮りがいがあります。
はい。あとはね、この装備は、どうしても数があまりにも多いっていうのと、当然その種族に合わせたスケール
I want to see everything. The graphics update.
7.0 というかグラフィック
Just want to run around
対応されて
and see
る過去
everything.
の装備とされてない装備っていうのがまあ混在しているので、ちょっとその
That's
点だ
such a
けご注意く
huge.
ださい。7.1 以降ね、順次過去の装備も対応していきますので、もう腕の光り方違うんですよ。
本当だよ。
And it doesn't look. Everything looks brighter
これは
too.
もうあれ素材の反射パラメーターというかできなかったんですよね、金属のここまでの。まあもちろんマテリアルは入ってるんで。
Even look at the skin. It looks brighter.
光はするじゃないですか。
It doesn't look so dark.
でもより素材の色が
Like it doesn't feel like there's a. It doesn't feel tinted. It doesn't feel like my screen is
環
tinted.
境の色をちゃんとマージするようになってるので、
You can actually see details of things.
ちょっと青みがかるんですよ。
なるほどなるほど。
And Yanni on Twitch says, feel like I have to run every dungeon again to see, right? I want to see everything.
色がされていくので、
Just gonna go through
ち
the
ょっと青
list.
みがかったりね。
We've improved the changes, the textures. We've improved and changed the textures for every field from every expansion. So when you're done with your new adventure, please take some time to go back. We've improved and changed the textures for every field. For every field from every expansion.
あとそうだ。指
We didn't finish every gear piece yet, which is understandable, and I expected that. But we will keep working on those. That'll take a lot of time because gear is just such a large thing to do, because you have to apply it to every single class. I mean, to every single race in the game. So gear just takes a while. So I expected that. But the environments, every field they said in the game, which I'm guessing is every environment, has been updated. Gear will also reflect the environment better. If it was clear skies, there would be a hint of blue in the reflection. That's amazing. We have more polygons and we have more polygons and fingers and toes as well. Oh yeah, they were showing that. Yeah, maybe the feet won't look like little bricks anymore. 14 is like feet is just like glued together brick. And now the 5th macro. Okay, now they're just setting some things up for the next visual. I wonder what they're going to be talking about next. Maybe wood, maybe fabric? I don't know.
はい、お願いします。
こちらは現在ですね、
More stone to look at. Look at that.
イルメグです。まあここもね一応床こんな感じで。
I love that we can see like grass in between stone.
6.58 もうなんかこの辺とかめちゃくちゃ
ここやばいですね。
ここ。
Now we're in Ileg. Show us the rest of Ileg, please. Let's go flying around. Look at the water there. Well, I think it's about the same. This feels brighter. Again, yeah, everything feels much brighter and more lively. Look at the blueness on the Aetheryte. So good. Oh my god, look at that. Oh my god! Y'all. Wow. Look how bright. It looks like it's all lit up. Show us. Turn to the right, please. HP, can you turn your camera? Look at the stone all the way. It's all detailed. This is going to break my computer. Or even break my PlayStation. Okay, let's get lost. I'm just going to go here and get lost. There's a clip of me not realizing the difference. Or me thinking that old Ileg was new, was the new 7.0 update, and then seeing this and going, wow. Are they going to run around the game? So, as I said before, I said they were going to run around the game and show examples. They didn't specify if they were going to run around any environment in Dawntrail, so don't quote me on that one. Chat wants to see the flowers. Let's walk towards the orange plant. The orange plant looks good. You can see more even details on the bottom, like stuff that would be more darker. You can see more details. Look at that. Like with the vines, they look more. They look like they have the texture of like a tree or like a giant vine. Look, you can see the flowers. They don't look like pixels. Oh my word. Amazing. Look at the flowers. Yeah, look at the plant. It looks better. Imagine, just think of like new players playing the game with the new graphics update and seeing that Ileg reveal and just being in awe. Look at that. Look at like the just out in the distance. There's more of like a haze and like clouds, so it just looks more vast.
フォグのまたかかり具合がこれね同じ天候にしてあるんですけど透明に対してのあれどうしたどうしたちょっと
There's more life to it.
どうしてフルスクリーンじゃなかったぞ
これ何をしたらちょっとすいません何をしたらこうなるの
なんか Windows ボタンかなんか押したいよいよ戻らないよ
Digital booklet on YouTube says update looks gorgeous. I'm so glad UCP got this update. Hold on, I can't read. There's like a heart button in the way of everything. Oh, the updated the grass textures, right? The grass just changes everything. The fact that I can make it move. They need tech support.
OK です
まあこの奥に対しての まあ抜け感っていう意味では左の方があるんですけど、本来リダランでやりたかったこの幻想的な雰囲気ってこの右側のねこういう雰囲気出したかったんで。
はいはい。
Yeah, see that right there? That's amazing.
確かに確かに。
でまあさすがにこの辺まではまだ全部ねアップデートしきれないので、まあ、この辺も余力があるときにちょっとずつ変えてはいくと思いますけど。
うん。なんていうんですか。
うん。
うっすらもやというか霧が。
It feels like it feels like an environment rather than
雰囲気が全然違いますね。
I don't know.
んですよ。
Oh, go back. I want to
じ
see.
ゃあちょっと一回生カメにしてもらって、俺ねこっからが結構ね。
I want to see the castle.
わかるのかっていう大変今疑問に思っていることがございまして、
ここからは 7.0 側だけでご紹介する画面ですね。
Annie says I might need to make a new character, experience everything again. I feel like that's gonna happen for a lot of people. I've already seen some people say that they're gonna play through all of ARR
合ってますね。そこです
just with everything upgraded. Because it's like, I mean, imagine, I mean, it's like whenever a game has a remastered version that comes out. I mean, it feels like that. And you just replay through it with the remastered version. So that, I mean, people are definitely going to be replaying through it all over again. I won't be doing that, but I'll definitely check things out.
僕のあれですよ、肌の解像度が落ちる一方ですけど。
Okay, now they're showing some options. The next parts I'm not sure if it will be clear during live stream. Only showing 7.0 stuff. No. Really not sure if this is going to be noticeable. Okay, so this is only 7.0. This is not. This is graphic up. Obviously, it is. It's graphics upgrade. Now look at the rock with the shinies on it. There looks like there's so many more details on that. Even that too. Even the water looks. The water looks amazing down there.
まあどうしてもこうテクスチャー最終的に寄ってったら全部ドットにの当然なっていくんですけど、それをレンダリング技術を使って滑らかに見せるっていうのがアンチエリアスっていう処理だと思ってください。で。Okay, so they're going through a bunch of graphics options and showing some things you can do. 遠くのものってやっぱり精度がちょっと甘くなるのもあって、この左奥のキー、
We've got about an hour and a half left of
じわじわジャギジャギ
the live stream, by the way.
動いてもいないはずなのに動いてないかっていう感じわかります？
なんて言うんでしょう、ちらついているというか。
そうそうそう、ちらついて見えてるのわかります
？The closer you get to an object, the more pixelated it seems. But with the rendering models, it will show smoothly. Yeah, as we saw with the flowers, you know, before and after. Before they were designed to be seen, you know, as flowers from far away, or more clear flowers. Now you can get close to them and they look detailed and amazing. Maybe you can notice how the leaves on the tree in the background are shaking a little. Oh.
FFXIV ってありますよね。これが今使ってるアンチエリアスです。で、ちょっと待ってね。
They're right. Did that not happen before?
ここの移動ちらつきね、この今 FFXIV かけた状態で歩くので、ここの草木がどれぐらいさらにちらつくかを。見てもらっていいですか？
奥の木に皆さんご注目ください。
すっごいジラジラするの分かります？
ね。
めっちゃジラジラするじゃないですか。遠くを見てると。
分かりますね。
分かりますよね。
木ですよ。
この木。そう。ジラつきますね。そう。なんかすごいジラジラする。
It feels like I'm playing in G pose.
分かりますよね。はい。
That's what it feels like. So they said this is FXAA, which you already have right now, this rendering method. Please pay attention to the tree in the background. The smaller an object, like a leaf, the more noticeable the shaking it will be. We have two new rendering methods now. Okay, so they're just talking about some methods. Oh, goodbye. You just killed it. the power of
見せたいのはお前の
お
幅
前じゃないんだっつってお前のチラチラじゃないんだっつってこれがですね
you can hear them laughing in the background.
はは
That insect is a bit annoying. Give me a second. Don't show up in front of.
なるほどなるほど
Don't show up. Here should be said. Don't show up in front of God.
チラチラ止まるのちょっと見比べてみてください
そうね
変えますから
はい皆さん奥の木に注目ですよ
FXA
What if nothing spawns there ever again because he did that and they forgot to put it back?
はい
TSCMA に変えますね
おはい変わった
Betamon on YouTube says, I want to see the grapes, the 7.0 grapes. Maybe. They did show, I think they did show some of them
かつ
a while ago.
かつですねこれ、移動中もさっきに比べるとちらつきがほぼないの分かります
チラチラ
さっきめっちゃジリジリジリジリってしてたと思うんですけどほら
そうですねおよかったよかった
むしろ透け感が出るぐらいだよね
そうですね
ほら
はいはいはいあ動いた方が分かりやすい
動いた方が分かりやすいよねでさらに
はい、
君ちょっと来ないでよね
復活してしまった
来ないでよねもう一個ですねこちらは Windows
Oh, I see. They're not shaking anymore.
にのみもう一個追加されてますはいこれ Windows と、Mac
They don't feel like there's like less of a flickering. You know what I mean?
少しちらつくんですけど止まってる時
はい
止まってる時は
Wolf on Twitch, thank you for subscribing with Prime. I appreciate it.
止まる
Thank you, thank you.
ちょっとじらつくわかります
あはいはいはいちょっとじらつきますねそうですね
で現行だとこうなんですね
はいはいはい
大きくちらつく
Here, while we go through this, I'll play
なるほど
me alerts that haven't played.
移動中のじらつきのなさはこれが一番なんですよほら
ああ確かに
They want to play.
微動だにしないまあこれアンチエイリアスの手法なので、
はい
まあ PC 版特にお使いの方はちょっと好みで選んでほしいこれってやっぱりこの 3D ちょっと待ってよ 3D のこの空間でこうカメラを早く回したときに、はい、特にやっぱり酔いにつながりやすい
My alerts don't want to play.
画面がすごいこうちらつくみたいなところって
If you're playing on PC, I want you to pick whichever option you enjoy the most. This is the best option for removing the jittering while moving. Yeah, so like when the trees, when the leaves do that flickering, that's what they're talking about, and how to remove that. You know, you can choose which one you want. You want more. That looks amazing.
例えば PC 環境のスペックに応じてどれ使うみたいなのももちろんあると思うんで、この辺はアンチエイリアスの手法がね。
Look at the reflection on the water.
複数に増えましたんで、
なるほど。
ぜひぜひ
お好みに合わせてってことですね。
やってみてください。
はい。
なんとなく大川先輩の君。
I love him killing the.
なんとなくわかりました。大丈夫ですか？大丈夫ですね。はい。次。ちょっと待ってね。次はね、影の説明をします。
はい。一旦生カメにしていただいてありがとうございます。
ゾディデリンカメラでお願いします。
次の場所へ移動しております。
Okay, next they're talking about shadows.
ゾディアークお楽しみいただきましょう。次は影とおっしゃった。
はい。
はあ、はあ、
影のお話をするんですけど、
はい、次の場所へ移動しておりますので少々お待ちください。はい、切り替え OK になったらお知らせください。
はい。はいはいはいはいはい。
ゾディーデリンの羽は重いか、これ羽は重くないんです。
では、
はい、
僕の実機だけでいいか
な。はい、7.0 画面をお願いします。はい、出ました。
次はですね、ここのソフトシャドウっていうものの説明をします。
はい、
現状、まあこんな感じ。
So that feature they just showed can help, determine. You can determine that feature, and then it helps with dizziness. Whichever one works best for you. That's a way to help, because when you're moving the camera fast, you may get dizzy depending on where you are. That was the like FFXIV or their rendering mode.
ぼんやりこの辺してるの分かります？
Now I'll talk about the soft shadow option. As you can see on this tree shadow, the quality is improved and more detailed. It is. That's beautiful. What does it look like now? That's soft shadow.
でも実際のところ実は処理的にというか物理的にはこれが正しい。
なるほどなるほど。
これ何かっていうと、影って、地面とのその影を作ってるオブジェクトと地面が距離が近い方が当然くっきり見えるんですよ。
そうですね。
だからこの木の幹見ていただければ分かるんですけど、太くて地面に対して近いのでくっきり出ますよね。でも地面の距離から遠ざかっている木の幹の先の方ってボケてるの分かります？だんだん。
I just want to play now. Can we release Dawntrail now?
当然この木の幹よりはるかにこう高い位置にあるので、地面との距離がすごく遠いわけですね。そうなると当然なんですけど精度ってこうボケるわけですよ。
わかります。
なのでこれが実際に皆さんが普段日常生活で見ている影の
so the closer an object and its shadow are, the more firm the lines are. The leaves are obviously further away, so they actually blur out a bit more. This should look closer to what you're seeing in real life.
めっちゃくっきりになります。
全体が確かにね。
めっちゃくっきりになります。
Wow, that's amazing.
比較はすごいわかりやすいはず。ただくっきりパッキリがいいんだよっていう人もまあいるとは思うんで、その場合はもうこっち使っていただいてもいい。ただこれちょっと注意があって、さすがにこの影のソフトシャドウの処理って結構重たいのもあって、使えるのは Windows と Mac 版だけコンフィグができるようになってます。で、PlayStation 5はこの
this technique does consider the distance between where the shadow is from, the shadow is coming from, and where it's landing on.
いくつかのやっぱり環境違いによっていじれるスイッチ使える使えないっていうのはちょっとあるので、そこはご自身の環境で
I like that better. I probably use the softer one better.
システムコンフィグの中の
this option can only be changed on Windows, Mac. PS5 has highest
設定できる項目が違ってくるので、そこは
I love having a PS5.
そういうものだと思ってください。
So happy.
これでわかるかな？ソフトシャドウ。
そうですね。でここも選べますから自分の作りたい映像に合わせて選べます。
Windows 版とかの方はまあここにね今フレーム FPS 出てますけど、まあ変わんないです。はい。
Okay, so that's shadows.
なのでこれはもう影の処理なので、場所とか何かのオブジェクトに対して対応してるんじゃなくて、もうファイナルファンタジー14すべての影の処理に対して行われているので、
system config graphic settings, depending on the platform you play on, the settings and options will vary.
インストールしたらこの状態になっていくと思ってください。はい。で、まあそのね今ほらそろそろだんだんこうさこのPC 大丈夫かなこのグラボだったら大丈夫かなみたいな話が今出てるんですけど、明日ベンチマークあるからほらね、ベンチマークでそれを明日確認できるからその話は今置いといていいですよ。明日確認できるの大丈夫でしょ。
そうですね。
はい。そんなあなたにベンチマークなわけですよ明日。
そのためのものです。
そのためのものです。だからもうあれですよ、ベンチマークを最高品質にしてぶん回して快適ですって出たらもう。
Which place in the game are y'all most excited about seeing with the new graphics update?
というわけで、
Or which dungeon? I'll say which dungeon. I'm excited to see what oh god, what's the 5.1 dungeon?
はい。じゃあ次のシーンへ移動していただいて。
That one. I want to see that one in the graphics update.
そんなにね、ちょっと
Like that one already looks amazing, but I'm just imagining how much more amazing it can be.
はい。
Is it Mount Gold too? That one could be pretty cool. Amarat. I mean, there's just so many amazing dungeons that I'm like, oh, he's just staring at the camera. Oh.
次の場所へ移動して少々お待ちください。
He stared for a very long time into the camera.
ちょっと待ってね、いろいろまずいんですよ。
まずいですね。
What I'm showing next is limited to a few places for now. What does that mean?
各種羽が動くとどんどん飛び散っていく。
I'm seeing people concerned about their GPU. Tomorrow, benchmark, you'll be able to see and check for yourself. Yeah, so definitely check the benchmarks. If you're concerned about your PCU, you'll get a score and then you can keep playing. You can just play around with it just to see what'll happen. Pixelaria on Twitch says probably Don Meg. Oh, yes, Don Meg. Forgot about that one too. Amarat would be great. Yeah, all of those like really big, like showy dungeons. I feel like they're all showy though. Where are we right now? What is this?
処理も今まではテクスチャーを複数枚重ねてなんとかこうテクニックの組み合わせで波っぽく見せるっていうのをやってたんですけど、今回シェーダーで本当にちゃんと流体波のシミュレーションができるようになったので、まだちょっとね使う場所ってもちろん限定的ではあるんですけど、こういった環境
Oh, that's what they meant by it's limited to a few places. Are these waves?
そうね、ここどこなんですね。もうね、この画角から一歩でも変えたら
We're able to show waves better
シナ
now.
リオチームにやられるんで俺。
はい、という非常に
変えられないです。もう
センシティブな場所からお送りしております。
センシティブな場所なんで。本当に。あ、上も上げられない。
攻めちゃダメですね。
ダメですね。
My guess is he can't turn around the camera.
やられたら発売しない可能性ある。
本当ですよ。
そうここが、ね、
This is Dawntrail stuff.
まあ波をねちょっと見ていただける。だから、まあ今後こういったそのより
Yeah, he said he can't turn the camera at all. If I turn the camera a bit, the scenario team will be very mad at me. Top secret. What is this?
どこもかしこも海がこうなるわけではないんです。
普通に荒れてない波もある。
That's incredible
荒
though.
れないとこうならないからさ。今もなんか波の処理ね穏やかなところはいっぱいあるけどさ、まあまあ荒れたこういう演出をそう
We're on a ship?
ねこの波荒れた海みたいなのも出てきますんで
楽しみ。
だから作ったんだろうっていうところも。
He can turn it. We won't tell. Pixel on Twitch says, my poor laptop overheats now, but hubby is replacing the thermal paste tomorrow, so hopefully that probably will help, or cleaning the fans or anything. I don't know what, I'm sure you have it figured out. I have all my graphics turned down, so hopefully I'll be able to put them back up tomorrow. Yeah, they should be, yeah, hopefully there'll be some settings, some lower settings for people. I mean, there will be, but I don't know how far they'll be able to go. Welcome, Red Magus on YouTube. There's something glowing when he nudged the camera up. Here, I'll...
まだご覧はい。
いいんだよが微動きますんだ。70あるけどさ。もうねこれね俺センシティブですね。
非常にセンシティブな場所からお送りしております。
センシティブな場所なんで。
Wait.
Scenario シナリオチームにやられる
お送りしたらダメですね。
はい。というでも変えたらね、シナリオチームにやられるんで俺。
はい。という非常に
変えられないです。もう
センシティブな場所からお送りしております。
センシティブな場所なんで。
Oh, I see. Up top right. What is that? What's going on there? There's like glowing light. Like, oh my god. Anyways. In the top right there. They're like, there's a bunch of towers with like little lights on them. Interesting. All right, back to the.
では次の場
実は違う場所がござい
Hello.
ます。
What is this?
を
Okay.
いただけただろうか。さあ
お
どう
分かりいただけるだろうか。
イケメンじゃない。それはそこじゃないです。
柵じゃないんだ。
柵じゃないですね。くっきりしてる。可愛い。何見とんねんじゃないです。
お、目って言ってる。目って言ってる。
目
さあ、目の中
This is not about the fence.
出た。眼球動いてる。そうなんです。これ
素晴らしい。
実は、瞳のサッカー堂というこれ人間もそうなんですけど実は。
Welcome, Akami.
眼球って人間こう目線の位置を固定していてこう自分はね全く眼球動かしてる意
Okay,
識
we're
がない
talking about
し
faces again? We already did a whole stream about this.
なのに実は眼球ってピクピクこう動くんですね。
実は。
これを
The eyes are moving?
呼びます。
はい。
で、今回
Oh, look at the pupils.
瞳のサッカードっていう処理を
What?
入れられたので、
はい。
こうやって微妙に
They're
その
boop, 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 boop,
な
boop.
んだろう視線の位置が変わるわけじゃないんですよ。瞳のサッカード
That's what they're talking about. That the pupils move.
まあもちろん例えばカットシーンで
The eyes move. Oh my
こ
god.
れが入ってると人が動揺した時こう目が泳ぐっていうじゃないですか。
はいはいはいはい。
なのでその演出とか感情表現に見えちゃう可能性があるので、カ
That's
ッ
so
トシーンが自動
good.
でオフになってます。目の演技の邪魔に下手するとなるので
なるほど
ちょっと止めてます。あとグルポ、
はい。
グループポーズの時に動かれると、
はい。
なんかいや
確かに
なるからグループも止まります。
はい。
なのであくまでもう本当ね、ごめんなさい、めっちゃ細かいこだわりなんですけど、普段遊んでる時のパブリックフィールドでのなんか演出もなくただ日常を過ごしてる時に動いてます。これはねもうここで言わないとね誰も気づいてくれないと思うんで、いるって言われたら必須ではないと思うんだけど、
たださっきもありましたけど、こういうのの積み重ねでこうより生き生きとした世界になっていくんだよ。
世界っていうのはまあ本当例えば景観カメラにしていて、
This might influence cutscenes and how characters show emotion, so it's off during those. Same in G pose. This is just a little detail we like to add, and it only happens during your normal gameplay. Do we need it? Probably not. Do we want it? Most definitely. That's, you know, why not?
そういう細かいこだわりがねまた世界を作っていくっていうことだと思うんで、まあこれはこだわりで入っている部分なので。まあそんなこともやってますよと。
もう皆さんいろんな
Glad it's off in G
ディ
pose
テール
though.
も細かくなってるとか。
ああそうですね。
寄るとね。
ディテールっていうかまあ素材感がね、そもそも今回布シェーダー前岡下君のそうそう開発パネルでやったんですけど。
These little details create the world, so I just wanted to show this because otherwise you might not have noticed. I like that they're just going through, like, you're not going to notice this when you're playing, so we're going to show you because you have to notice, because we put too much work into this for you not to take any notice. Look at the aetherite, it looks so pretty and golden. Look at the walls in the background. Those look so much better too. And the stone under the feet. The stone detail. It looks brighter too. Textures on gear changed a lot like leather. Yeah.
おかしいな。聞いてるやつと違うことが起ころうとしている気がする。
あれこれってさプラスなんだよね。
なんや。
もうこれさ嘘でしょ。
Are you going off script?
そういうことね。
What are they
文字
doing?
の問題でしょ。文字の問題でし
That's
ょ。
what
大丈夫
they
です。
just said.
はい
We're going off script.
まだダメです。絶対ダメです。
Don't show it just yet. What? Show what? Yoshipisha, don't show it just yet.
絶対もう台本にもなくザーザーするやつなんですけど。ちょっと待ってね。
What are they doing? What are they doing?
チェックを終えたんですけど全体の。 めっちゃ良かった。
そんなお気に入りが。
めっちゃ良かったんで、ここを紹介したいなって言ったの。チームに。そしたらまあじゃあそれまでになんとかしときますよみたいな感じだったんで。
Yoshimi said, I just finished checking this recently, so I really wanted to show this. I told my team and they said they'd
古くか
prepare
ら
it.
14をご存知の方はですね、テストで置いてあるキャラクターが、なぜかモーグリキャップをかぶったそういう人たちがまだちょっといるんですけど。
なるほどね。
ちょっと待ってよ。いやちょっとどっから映すかなこれ。
なんでしょうね。私にはどこもダメに見えるんですけど大丈夫ですか。まあ吉田さんがいいならいいんですよ。
いいですよもうだって。
Yoshimi says, which part am I showing?
理由よ。まあそうでしょうけど。
You're playing with us, and I don't. To me, it looks like you can't show any of that, but you're the boss. What are they showing?
ここはやらないでしょ多分。
おそらく。
ね。
What am I about to see? Am I gonna get spoiled?
いやどうしよう。
We're just gonna show. They just show the final boss.
よし行こ
う。じゃあ 7.0 のカメラお願いします。ゲームです。は、まあ綺麗。
もう誰にも言わずこれ、トライオラ
Is this the main
なん
city?
ですけど。
Why can't they show it?
季節して新エリアを見せております。
ちょっと待ってよ。まだね、雲だけまだ微調整中だった。
Ooh! Turn the camera!
わかりますこのオブジェクトの詰まり具合。
Look!
なるほどね。そっか、それを見せた。
We're gonna be there in 2 months.
この植生の密度。
確かに密度高いですね。
ユニークな。
Yeah, it's the
空綺麗いただきました。
The main city.
ありがとうございます。
Tara, right? Or is that the
その恐る恐るのカメラワークがすごい緊張
Oh,
感が
Kilika's from 10. Yeah, that's right. I was like, what's
ちょっと
Kilika?
日差しが強くて、影面の雰囲気も今までちょっと出せなかった感じなんで。
What is this city called again? Oh, they just said it. We're in Tara, Tuliola.
どこまでもオブジェクトが全部行ける範囲しか描画されてないというか、行ける範囲なのでこれ円形ではない。
That's gorgeous.
実際に歩いていける。
All like the
これは結構
the trees and
いい
like
と思うんだ僕は。
そうですね。
あとはそのさっき説明したソフトシャドウ、この建物本体の影はくっきりなんですけど、へり高い位置にあるこういうものに関してはこの
and just like this, he shows a new zone. See how many objects we have? I really like this.
怖いよ大丈夫かな。
You also see the soft shadows I talked about earlier.
なるほど。
ちょ待ってよ。
And like the details of every stone is different.
なんかテント街が続いておりますね。
大丈夫かな。
Look at the little aetherite over there too.
ね、大丈夫。みんななんかね、
it's reflecting off the. Is it
気にしだしてます。わあすごい。
めっちゃ綺麗じゃない？
すごい。神の力による夜が。
Nighttime. Oh my word.
ほら。
I love this.
これもうライトの今回処理をより最適化してライトをめっちゃ置けるようになったんで、異国情緒はね抜群に出てます。新しい地域、新しい土地での冒険というところは。
With the power of God, it became night. It looks so good.
今もうダメです。私見て思ったことを言っていいことなのかどうか。
Looks so good.
ほへーしか言わないことに今決めました。
A new G-Pose destination just dropped.
ね、確かに観光地。
Everything is G-Pose destination now. Everything just looks so good.
なんかね、向こう側にいる火薬
Yeah, the aether shard. It looks almost like it's reflecting off the ground.
ザーザーしてんだよな。
そうね。
But I don't think that's the case.
ちょっと一瞬だけ。
I'm not sure if I can even point out things I'm seeing, so I will just say, whoa! I can see my dev team getting nervous in the background. Oh no.
ちょっともう一回いいですよ。
Oh no, don't show anything.
ちょっとさらに昼間のね明るいところにしたんで、もうちょっと日差しが強い感じになってますけど、こんなですね。真っ青。 あの辺も全部この辺のねオブジェクトのなんだろう生活感のこだわりとかはねぜひ見てあげてほしい。あばばばばばばばちょっともう一回ゾディデリーにしてください。
こんな危険を冒してでも見せたかった。
いや見せたいんだよ。みんなめっちゃ頑張ってるんだよ。ちょっと待ってね。
You really wanted to show this despite it being so scary. Yes, a lot of work went into this.
まあね、そうですよね。この
I bet. I mean, it just looks so good.
楽しみ、盛り上がる。
Shai says, yes, X is from 10. Oh, you're fine. I was trying to think of what the name of the city was, but I was like, Kilika doesn't sound right. But I was like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Kilika is somewhere in here, though. I need 10. I need Final Fantasy 10 things, even though they definitely hinted that 9 is a part of this. There's some sort of 9 reference that they were saying. Oshipi said, I can't say anything about that. And I was just like, well, okay. What does that mean? What if Kuja shows up? I would die. I'd be so happy. It's like a very fabulous, like, villainous or villain person. Oh, wow. Look at all the the little details out there that you can see from up top. And look at the horizon. It looks like it doesn't just stop. It doesn't look like you're just looking at a box. It looks like there's like I don't know if they can show. Yeah, look out there. It looks so good. It doesn't look like you're just seeing like the line of a box. And there's like the haze out there. Ooh, what's over there on the left? Show us that. Wonder if they'll add people walk. I mean, I'm sure they'll have people walking around. I think they're just made them disappear for this. Oh, they just said that tower over there looks like you can climb it. Maybe I think they gave away the jumping puzzle. Jumping puzzle? Question mark? Yeah, I think that's it. One of the towers they showed. Tinker Sky on Twitch, welcome in. The poor host is about to sweat the costume off. They're like, what are you about to show? Don't spoil anything. Oh, I think that he was at the top of a jumping puzzle. Based on what he was saying. And that there's another jumping puzzle. So maybe they've added a lot of different jumping puzzles, which I love. I even said they need to add more jumping puzzles. Just like, you know, more jumpable jumping puzzle rewards. Just to make the main cities even more explorable and stuff. The grapes? There's grapes? Look! Look at the grapes! Look! No more low poly grapes, they confirmed. Oh, you can see, look at the, hold on, can y'all even see? There's like a vendor up here. In the top left. No more low poly grapes. Confirmed. Are we gonna mourn the loss of low poly grapes? No more squapes. We're getting the bird people from X at least, so there's something. Yeah, I wonder if we'll get anything else. We need a shoe puff at some point, just something.
さっきねコメントでもねいくつかちらちら出てたり。
It needs to be like a dungeon boss though, like a really scary shoe puff, and it just kind of like comes out, like it just shows up, and you're like, and you just see boom, shoe puff. I would die. That would be everything for me. That would be the fan service that that would be perfect.
はい、お願いします。
はい、じゃあお願いします。
はい、じゃあ
Or even a raid boss. That'd be even better.
今回よりこの解像度設定の中にグラフィックスアップスケール。
But that's not going to happen. Not with the raid that they're doing.
何かっていうと、パフォーマンス。
Because the raid they're doing is very like Tron-like. It's very video like. Pretty sure that you're going to go into some sort of video game or something. Based on what it looks like. High pillow voice fights the shoe puff. Fight it.
そうですね。
伸びたりボケたりするんです。そこをスーパー技術で補
Another thing I wanted to talk about is graphic upscale. So what is this?
まあ AI 的に解釈をしてきっとこうでしょ。
They're too nervous we might see NPCs.
なので実際には処理パフォーマンスを稼ぐために小さい描画でやってるんだけど綺麗なまま
There's lots of spoolers around.
魔法の技術があるんですね。
思っていただいていいかなと思います。で、AMD FSR と NVIDIA の DLSS っていうものに、対応してございますので、まあこれ超改造技術って呼ばれてます。
なるほど。
でまあこれに対応しましたので、これね。
You can think of it as magic. We're using some super techniques to increase performance while we're enhancing the graphics. So cool. Swapping to PowerPoint for a bit.
そうです。全体が綺麗に見えるための技術なので、じゃあ実機は終わりにして、パワーポイントの方をお願いします。全プラットフォームです。これは、ファイナルファンタジー15遊べる全てのプラットフォームハードウェアで、
Super resolution will be implemented on all platforms.
でまあさっきお話ししたように、まあ低解像度の画像を元の解像度にね、ガッて引き伸ばす。でも、なんと絵は綺麗っていう機能です。魔法の機能です。次出してください。初期設定、初期ではさっきご覧いただいたように AMD FSR1.0 っていうものが自動的に適用されてます。で Windows 版でかつ、DLSS2.0 っていうその技術に対応しているグラフィックスボードをお使いの方は NVIDIA DLSS2.0 に変更するのがおすすめです。これはだからもうそのグラフィックスボードのカードの中にこういう仕組みが入ってるんですね。それを我々対応したので、NVIDIA の技術に対応しているグラフィックスカードを使っている方は、そっち使ってくださいねということです。まあ他のパラメーターともねもちろん組み合わせてでトータルのパフォーマンスって決まるので、さっきのソフトシャドウだったりとか、アンチエリアスだったり、あとライティングの品質とか細かい草の表示量っていうのも実は変えれるんですよ今回。表から草減らしてってなったら、
Okay, so
草減らせるんで。
If you know what they're talking about, I'll just say what they're saying. So this is basically a feature that GPUs have, and we're implemented it into our game. We've implemented it into our game. You can even adjust the number of grass that shows, for example, if it helps to improve your performance. Well, there you go. This stuff's more boring, but important. Right now I'm reading through this. I'm just like, get something else. I feel like the rest of the stream will be a lot of just this stuff, but I'm so scared I'm going to miss something grand and important. My guess is they'll announce the next live letter date, maybe? I'm not sure.
です。
Maybe not.
50% から 100% の間で調整できるんですけど、
They probably won't. They'll probably wait.
ですね、
They announce
より
that.
解像度を
So
下
this
げ
is
て
basically, you can even adjust.
的には解像度を下げて描画して実際にモニター上に表示するときは広げて出す。これの割合。
So even with all of the updates happening, you have a lot of features to help if you don't feel like it's gonna, computer's gonna run as well.
メガネで寄ってモニターとか見ると違いは分かるんですよ、両方比較したら。でもまあそのレベルなので、まあパフォーマンス優先で、でも絵もできるだけ下げたくないみたいなところは。
I might be live tomorrow? Question mark. I work a lot tomorrow though. Maybe I'll be live sometime next week with the benchmark, and we can go through it, and I can show y'all what that's all about. But I probably need to work with it a little bit before I stream, just so I make sure I can do it in stream at the same time.
おっさんゲーマーのなんか早口出てきちゃって。続いて、ダイナミックレゾリューション。これをですね、
Make a Hrothgal. Will I be able to make a Hrothgal?
指定した値よりもやばい下がってきたってゲーム内で判断したら、
Is that confirmed? It was that way with last year with Bunny Boys. I do remember that.
解像度が低下したものは、
I'm guessing, yeah, you'll be able to make a Hrothgal. If so, we will. I definitely will. I just gotta find the time. When can I stream next? Because I didn't expect this.
入れときゃいいんじゃないっていう。
なるほどなるほど。
Let's see.
お使いの PC がそこそこなのであれば
Also, I have a cute
入れとくといいかなっていう。
Moogle Mail phone case. Ta-da!
じゃあバッキバキのハイスペックだったらおそらくいらないだろうけれども、場所によっちゃ重くなるんだよなみたいな人は入れとくと。
そうそう、これそう以前から一応ね、ダイナミックレゾリューション。
Monday. Okay, we'll do it Monday. Because Sunday I work 8 hours at my day job, and I'm probably not going to want to stream after that. So Monday we'll stream Monday morning. Monday morning we'll do a live stream. 10 a.m. Unless I change it to like a late night stream if I'm not feeling the morning. So Zell, welcome in on YouTube. So yeah, Monday we'll live stream the benchmark. I'll just do it a day later, and then yeah, it'll give people enough time to do it on their own, and then I can see how it works for me.
ありますよね。そこ適用するフレームレートの敷地って書いてありますよね。ここを例えば 60fps とか30とか常に適用にしておいて、この辺リフレッシュレートがね 144Hz のモニターだったり
You need a magnifying glass to see the difference.
リフレッシュレート1対1に設定してたりする場合
But
は
you'd see it if you'd have one. So if you have a machine that supports this and want consistent FPS, I recommend keeping the setting on.
発動させるみたいなところとこう組み合わせて使うとすごいフレームレート綺麗に維持され
Based on
て
what they're saying.
画面の方こう解像度やばい負荷が重くなってきたとちょっと下げて、内部的にはでもモニターに出すときには綺麗に表示してっていうことをやってくれるようになるので、こだわる方はねここぜひ
素晴らしい、
使いこなしてちなみにプリセットの最高品質選んだらこの辺はもういらんこんなもんっていう設定になるんで、もう俺の PC はもう何着ても大丈夫みたいな人は気にしなくても大丈夫だと思います。
はい。
So yeah, they're just going over some features that'll help reduce, or increase FPS, make the performance better, that they're providing.
あんまり気にしなくてもいいかなっていう気はします。
Alright, what's
ちょっ
next?
とフレームレート低いなみたいに感じたとき、ちょっと処理が落ちるなみたいに感じたときにどんどん活用してってもらえるといいかなと調整してみてっていう感じでございます。
Yvette, welcome in on YouTube. They have pictures? Or are there slides? Or they just have like the slides? Oh, okay. Yeah, they have the slides on paper to follow themselves.
で、皆さん気になっている PS4 版とか Xbox シリーズ S とかどうなるのっていう部分なんですけど。
Okay, so for PS4, Xbox Series X users, what about PS4 and Xbox Series S? So for those on these systems, pay attention. So they'll both be included on the graphical update, though certain features may not be applicable. Understandable.
次。
To reduce stress on the PlayStation 4, super sampling will be reduced, while dynamic resolution and LOD, low detailed models on distant objects, will be forcibly enabled. So at least you'll be able to still play, but you'll still have some upgrades too. With a few exceptions, most of the graphic updates we showed you will also be implemented on PS4 and Xbox X, which is exciting. Some people thought, oh, they're just going to phase out PS4, which would be a horrible idea. It would be such a bad idea, in my opinion. To reduce stress on the Xbox Series S, LOD for shadows will be forcibly enabled. So some different Xbox will have a little bit more, it seems. We'll get a little bit more because it's better. It's a better system.
全体的なグラフィックスアップデートの恩恵はしっかり PS4 版でも、Xbox シリーズ X でも受けられるように、チューニングしてありますので、ご安心して遊んでいただければ。でもちろんPlayStation 5もね今買えるようになってるので、まあ時期が来たらねもちろん買い替えていただければとは思うんですけど、少なくとも
1:30 a.m. here. There are some settings you cannot change on PS4 and Xbox Series X, but the main things you will change on these platforms. Wait, but the main things will change on these platforms as well. Yeah. Just to reiterate.
このグラフィックスアップデート、まあ、従前からお伝えしている通り 7.0 で実装される新規オブジェクト、新規装備とかはもう全部
That's good news though. I'm glad PS4 isn't phased out.
あとキャラクター周りね、髪の毛とかは、まあ、全部やってるんですけど、過去の
That'd be such a bad idea.
アーティファクト、ジョブ専用装備とかそういう、まあ、できるだけ目立つものは対応してるんですけど、一部キャラクターとかもまだ古いものとかっていうのがあるので、なんかこうちょっと 7.X シリーズの序盤なんかこいつ他のやつに比べると解像度が低いみたいなのいると思うんですけど、とにかく追いかけてどんどん修正していきます。で、6.0 でリリースされてるジョブ、専用装備っていうのが、7.1 対応なんですね、予定が。
なるほどなるほど。
なので、まあもちろん 7.0 の
Sushi says there are some settings you cannot change on Wait. I just said that. I'm just waiting to hear what he's saying. I'm waiting to be told. But the grand okay, Yoshibi says, as previously mentioned, everything we're introducing newly in 7.0 will already have these changes applied. But we didn't get to everything that we have in the game right now. We started with main things like job-specific gear. The 6.0 job gear will get updated graphically in 7.1.
結果、彼のナイトのジョブ専用装備は。
Which understandable. Okay. Except for Paladin gear. Oh. Because we use that model data for a lot of testing. As a result, the Paladin gear is already... Okay, so the 6.0 Paladin gear is already upgraded. That's what they mean by that. And the 6.0 job gear, that's the stuff, that's the job gear you get at level 89. So that stuff won't be upgraded. That stuff already looks great though. Like it already looks amazing. So it'll be okay. The team suggested we'd wait for Paladin gear since it would be unfair to release that earlier. Oh, okay. So I don't think they're going to actually release that upgraded version until all of it's upgraded. So I think they're just explaining that because they had shown the Paladin gear before on past live letters. So oh, JK, but I said no, it's done already. We should show and release it, so only Paladin 6.0 gear will already have the new textures applied in 7.0. The other jobs will follow in 7.1. All right, so paladins, you get a present. So forget what I said. Yoshi says, "Oh, we're already behind on time. Oh no! Ow. Why are we behind? Oh god, so we're not an hour away. Only 25 minutes, don't worry, we have 14 hours. Alright. 7.0 blacklist improvements. Wow. Didn't expect to hear about that.
これじゃない、これじゃない。ここからか。はい、そこからです。まあブラックリスト回収とは何ぞやと。で、まあ僕もともと結構性善説なので、あんまりルールでこうガチガチこうしたくはないっていうのが。
Another big segment for today's PLL is blacklist improvements.
純正のパッド以外は認めませんとか、かつてはそういう時代もあったと思うんですけど、まあいいじゃない別に遊ぶ環境はそれぞれ自分で作るっていうのも楽しみだからさ、みたいなところもあって、まあできるだけそのまあリスト登録するっていうまあ最低限の機能でやってきたんですけど。本当にまあちょっと生紙にしてもらっていいですか。本当にまあ幸いなことにというか、ものすごい世界中でたくさんの方に遊んでいただけるようになって、かつ本当いろんな価値観の人たちっていうのが。
I don't really like to have too many rules myself. An example would be supported gamepads. Wait. An example would be supported gamepads. I think players should have the freedom to choose their own environment. We have so many players now that use this game as a sort of second world.
はい、よろしくお願いします。
どうぞ。ブラックリストの機能強化。さらに、今回ブラックリストに入れるほどじゃないんだけど、
And I think it is time we implemented for features to protect everyone's experience.
っていうのの機能を、新たにつけております。
Term filter? That's really good.
この単語を自分だけ、もう聞きたくない。この人すごい暴言が多くて、この単語はとにかく聞きたくない。
State expulsion? Oh my gosh.
それからハウジングでイベントをねなさってる時に。なんかやたらとこう入ってくるみたいな時とかに、どうしても
That's amazing.
入ってきてほしくないみたいな方もいたりするんで、もうこれハウスに入れないとか追い出す機能とかいうのを今回はプレイヤーイベントを円滑に運営していただくために用意してました。であとはまあこれはねそんな頻繁に起きてるわけじゃないんですけど、たまにこう深刻なストーカー被害みたいなものっていうのももちろんゼロではないので、そういった時にロードストーン
Wait, y'all can even see estate expulsion. You can kick people from your house if they're trolling. So like events sometimes have people, or sometimes even really creepy people will show up. You can't do anything, so now you can just click on them and just kick them and bar them from being inside your home, or all kinds of just you know you can just do it. Ladybug Booker, how do you see the translation? There is a Discord linked below. I just in the description section on this video, and it just says the subreddit Discord, and just click on the Discord link there. And then in the Discord, go to the translations and live letter, and then you can read it there. That's where I'm reading it from, if you just want to read it yourself. That's going to be so nice, right? It's going to be so nice for venues, or just if you're at your home and there's a stranger there, just doing whatever. Alright. To improve player events, we added a feature that allows you to prevent people from entering your house, for example. Amazing. That's so good. Now you can lock your home, but this prevents specific people from coming in, which is, you know, great.
Oops.
And it'll approve events. So if you have an event that you want people to come in and out, or if there's like an elimination, I don't know. I just think it just, and sometimes events where that you have a lot of people there, theatrical shows where you have people that are not behaving correctly or they're running on stage and ruining the events, you can just kick them out. I mean, you don't have to go through a bunch of hoops. Blacklisted characters will be displayed in certain situations where visibility is necessary, such as when partied together in a duty. Good, because that could cause a problem. Even when their character model is visible, their name will be displayed as unknown in the party list and on their nameplate. Furthermore, a notification will indicate when they speak during duties, and players may elect to temporarily see what they are written via. So can you bar people? Can you bar yourself from being paired with someone? Isn't that what the blacklist typically does? It will bar you from being paired with them. Like if you're randomly queuing, it's not going to allow you to be queued with a blacklisted person, right?
こちらはですね、登録したキャラクターのチャットが見えなくなります。
Hide a muted character's chat message.
7.0 より前のブラックリストがこれだと思う。
I wonder how this is going to be utilized.
で、ただしですね、
Because it could be a bad thing too, but it's also good for it's good for more reasons. But I can just see in like Savage Party Finder, it could be really counterproductive in the end.
ミュートリスト側を使っていただければと思います。
Applies to all characters on muted. Muted characters' names will display as normal.
最初の名前はね、変化しない。はい。で、さっきのアンノーンみたいにはならないですってことです。ただし、同じパーティー
We understand concerns that ask to just prevent matching with those players, but that would make the system a lot more complicated. Sorry. That's their response to that.
お知らせすることになります。はい。はい。まあなのでよっぽどじゃない限りミュートを活用してもういくらなんでもってなった場合はブラックリストを強化されたやつを使っていただければと思います。
But at the same time, if someone's going to abuse muting in a savage duty, so if they mute just because they don't want to be told what to do, if they're not responding, you can just vote kick as a party. There's that system that's already in place. So I think it works. It's fine. And I like it. So for most things, you will probably use the mute list, and if it gets really bad, you will use the blacklist. Okay, yeah, that's what they said. So for most things, you will probably use the mute list, and if it gets really bad, you will use the blacklist.
こちらはブラックリストとは別に最大200件まで登録可能なんですが、登録情報はクライアント、サーバーじゃなくてお使いのマシンの中に登録情報っていうのは保存されていきますので。
皆さん職場に引っかかっちゃって職場でやるのかよって
やるでしょ。
我々やりますからね。
やるでしょ。あれやるでしょ。おかしいな。ファイナルファンタジー14チームだけじゃなくゲーム業界に所属している人結構やってると思うんですけど職場でいやもしかゲーム業界じゃなくても PC いやそんな職場でもやってない？俺前の会社で24時間モンスターの張り込みとかしてたよ。そのあれおかしいな。仕事しながらあれ。
Sorry, once the estate expulsion thing, I had so many people messaging me about it. So I've been like typing to people as we've been live streaming because that's amazing. Hold on, I must tweet. I must tweet right now.
次行きましょう。続いてはワードフィルター機能です。はい。
Term filter, this is great too.
含むチャットを非表示にします。なので B をフィルターすると違った。
You wonder about playing at the workplace. All of us do. Japanese media plays games at their workplace. So now you can, things are safe for work. You can run through Balmung and not worry about what's going to show up in your chat. This is great for streamers like me, or content creators. I don't really stream that much, but I'm not afraid of what's going to show up in the chat now in the game, because I can just filter words. Because even sometimes YouTube can catch words if they see it in the video, and they'll demonetize it completely. So it is kind of like I have to cover chat, or cover the in-game chat. Sandy, welcome in on YouTube. Doesn't sound like this will prevent them from getting into your roulettes. Or yeah, I just read that. But you can have them on mute. Yeah. Yep. You can at least mute them. Just like a lot of competitive games that have a mute feature, you just turn them off. And hopefully, I never remembered anyone's name. So if they show up again and they're muted, then I'm not gonna, I'm gonna forget who they are, and then I'm gonna not remember muting them. So then they won't be a bother by the end of it. Ieni on Twitch says that the blacklist update, I know people were waiting for that for a while. Yeah, there's a lot of people that have been really wanting that.
で、ただしですね、リストへの登録は嫌がらせ対応ですので、対象と同じサービスアカウントにいる全キャラクターに適用されます。はい。はい。こちらにイヤにもですね。はい。で、こちらの機能を使えるの、権限者は、FC マスターおよびハウスの所有者となっております。で、権限なんですけど、FC メンバーハウスメイトを
free company masters and estate owners will have access to this function. Oh yeah, estate expulsion feature. Free company masters and estate owners will have access to this function. Free company masters and estate owners can designate up to 4 free company members or housemates to have access to this function. When players with expulsion privileges are in an estate, anyone registered to their blacklist will be automatically expelled when attempting to enter the estate grounds. Amazing! Fantastic. What happens if you expel people? Are they banned from going into the house, or are they added to a blacklist? That's what I'm wondering about that feature. How does it keep them from going in? Because it would be cool if you could use the expulsion feature as a part of an event, or an elimination. If someone's eliminated from an event or something you're doing, you can expel them and be like, you're the weakest link, goodbye, and expel them. But I don't want to prevent them from coming back. Great control over privacy settings. Okay, enhance lodestone privacy settings. Limit who can view certain aspects of your lodestone character page, such as your profile, achievements, and friends. Visibility settings can be limited to friends, free company members, link shell members, etc. Remove yourself from lodestone character searches. One thing about blacklists, though, I do think that you can't join it prevents them from joining your party finder stuff, though. It just your roulette stuff. It doesn't change much. Which, yeah, as long as you can mute them, I think it's okay. I think that's fine. Because it's not like it's super hard content you're rouletting into. Blacklist added to lodestone. Notifications regarding the activity and blog entries of blocked players will no longer display. Blocked players will be unable to see your activity. Cool. The above settings will also apply to characters added to your in-game blacklist. Wonderful. So if you blacklist someone, they'll get blocked on your lodestone. And from the forums, I'm guessing too, yeah? Wonderful. So you don't have to do it twice. You don't have to go search for them on your own. That's it for blacklist updates. So that's the full thing. So what if you add a player with privileges to the blacklist? We tested and debugged that. Don't worry, they will get expelled.
ね、SAO 以降流行ってというか、結構そのゲームの世界に感覚ごと飛び込んでゲームをするみたいな、まあいずれなんかゲームをするかどうかは別として、人間の生活の大部分はバーチャル側にシフトするっていうのはおそらくもうほぼ間違いなく、あとは時間の問題なだけだと思ってるんですよ。そういう時にこういう機能をどうすんだろうなってそう僕らはこう MMORPG としてこうファイナルファンタジー14を作ってこう運営してて、まあやっぱり皆さんもログインする時に言っても体はこうモニターの前にあるじゃない、だから明らかに自分がログインしてるわけではないじゃないまだ。だからシステムコマンドからそのこういうフレンドリストやブラックリストコミュニティの管理っていうのをシステムメニューからやるんだけど、これが実際バーチャルの中でその実際に感覚を持って。
Because I remember I did have a venue at one point, and I'll translate or not. I'm not translating. I'll read the translation in a minute. We decided to implement this a little over half a year ago. This is about the blacklist situation. Just I guess it just took it took them a while to do it.
システムコマンドが出てこないからさ。
そうですね。
What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. I did have someone come in and write like a really horribly like mean review in my book about a venue that I created. And it just was like really demoralizing. It made me feel really horrible. They just wrote just this horrible review. Instead of just leaving. And I wish, at that point I was like, oh, I could just ban them from coming to the venue. But now I can. It was like a diner thing. It was Karen's diner, which was not like the best thing I've done. But it didn't mean that they had to write a horrible, like, scathing, mean review in my house book. Alright, Yoshipi says, I believe a lot of person's time in life is switching towards a virtual world and will keep going towards that direction. I've always been wondering and thinking about how these features will look like in a virtual world. I've had a lot of philosophical thoughts about these features, and personally I would hope people don't feel the need to use them, but I absolutely understand when it gets to a point where you have to. Yeah. No! Oh my god, no! No!
再演となりますので、ぜひですね。
Okay, I've already done most of this, so I don't have to do. It's not gonna be that bad. Zell says, I think they were cosplaying Karen in your venue. Yeah, but it was just mean. Maybe they were cosplaying, but it was like really mean and not. It was not like a Karen funny. Like I don't want to. It was like mean to the point I don't want to repeat it. But nonetheless, oh well. Yeah, they went too far. They went really far. The venue was just like lazy workers, basically. Like hurry up, and like that's like the vibe. And it wasn't being like mean. Like really mean. Since we added portraits after our last Yokai Watch collab, we asked if we can add some for the next, and we got an okay, so new portrait. Not for the schedule. Ooh, okay. The 16 crossover event ends on the 8th of, wait, the 8th of May? Right? Yokai, oh my goodness gracious, help. I need a sound effect. This scene that I'm on does not have sound effects on it, but I would play a really sad sound effect right now if I could. And I like, here, we're just gonna come over here real quick, just so I can play this sound. Alright.
モグこれ
There we go. Alright, back to the scene.
スタートします。
Just so I could play that. Because I just felt the need to. Yoship says, I heard a lot of people really liking Torgal from the 16th collab, but I also heard a few cat people. I also heard a few cat people are a bit upset, so now you get the cat mount.
これ我々のスケジュールなんですけど、5月15日から5月いっぱいかけまして、
At least they don't, like, I don't think that they're adding new things to it. I really, that's good.
北米と欧州のメディアの皆さん、インフルエンサーの皆さん、
Right? Unless you have to get, unless they're adding
7.0 をご紹介いただいたり、
Sage and Reaper weapons to it.
北米って今回どこでしたっけ？
Yeah, you gotta do the mounts. I don't know why I'm complaining. I've already done this. It's just like I'm having like flashbacks, like really yokai flashbacks that are sending me into a frenzy. But I'm glad for those who haven't gotten to do it. It takes a lot of time, so start early on this. My recommendation is start when the event starts, because people are going to be doing fates like crazy if they're going to do it that way. So start the yokai event early before it gets like before it's hard to complete, because it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time. If you're going to get all weapons and all mounts, it takes so much time to do. Alright, so what else did they have on here? There's the Mughal Tome event starts on the 14th of May. There's the Make It Rain event also. Starts the day after on the 15th? Yeah. 15th or the 16th. Maybe it's the 16th. But they both start about the same time. The new Mughal event and then the Make It Rain event. May 16th. And the Make It Rain event doesn't last for very long. Make It Rain event only lasts for like 2 weeks, but the Mughal event lasts for about until the end of Yokai Watch. And then I wonder what they'll do for June. Yeah, but this is just for... Oh no, that is June. So it lasts, Yokai Watch lasts through May and June. Oh wow. So yeah, Yokai Watch will last until right up to Dawntrail release. Where do we, as well as the Mughal event. The Mughal event will last basically all the way to the Dawntrail release. So we'll have both of those to do, things to do to keep you busy all the way up into the game. I need a thumbnail. I have a thumbnail. Why are you spamming I need a thumbnail? I should have a thumbnail.
やっていくよ。こちらもね、新規でプニプニしたやつが欲しいね、お声をいただいてますので。はい。はい。そしてさあ発売直前。はい。
Ooh, here's the live letter dates. So May 16th.
6月14日ですね。
なるほど。はい。やっていこうじゃないかと。はい。
So the next live letter date will focus on jobs. So I believe yes.
この82回の PLL はバイリンガル対応でお送りさせていただきます。
これはもう全世界の方に詳細をお伝えしていきますんで、次回と次回は
Where do we do the media tour? Los Angeles and NA and Potsdam, next to Berlin in Europe. I think I finished checking every multiplayer battle content in 7.0. The 81st live letter focusing on jobs, maybe a job trailer, maybe not, maybe, who knows, on the 16th of May. So mark your calendars for that. We won't be there because there will be official translator for the there will be an official translator for the 81st live letter. Okay. Oh, this is what the translator is saying right now in the Discord.
なんで48時間かというとですね、今回前から何回か言ってるんですけど、ちょっと生画面してもらっていいですか？
It's on his thumbnail. He has two.
前々からちょっと
So I do I have a thumbnail, y'all? I should. I'd feel really annoyed if I did it.
そのテクスチャどこに入ってるかっていうと、皆さんの
Because I made one.
マシンの中に入ってるんですよ。高解像度テクスチャって。
今はまだない。
でも
Yeah, I do.
皆さんが持ってるテクスチャってノーマル解像度テクスチャじゃないですか。
Thanks, y'all. Okay.
爆発的に パッチ容量が増えます。
はい。
しかも
Perhaps that's a bot wanting to design a thumbnail for me.
高解像度になってる
Do you need a graphic design?
というわけで
Want to do graphic design for you?
ですね、場所によって大変時間がかかるでしょう
So,
よと。
and one more live letter just before the release. Okay, so there's 2 more. So this count. I said there's 3 more. This is part of that. This live letter is part of the 3. So there's a live letter on the 14th of June and 16th of May. So 16th of May, 14th of June. The 14th of June will probably have the final trailer, the non-CGI trailer. Warning, if you haven't done an expansion before, that often shows a lot of stuff, sometimes more than you want. So just take that final trailer with caution. Some people will say it's not at all, some people will say it is. Oh, also, they announced that there will be a Dragon's Quest crossover event on June 5th, as well as they'll have a 48-hour maintenance on the 26th. Yeah, okay. So it'll be a 2-day maintenance, which is, that's usually the case. And then early access on June 28th. Dragon's Quest has that little slime hat. You haven't gotten that? Some cool glam. It's really short too, and that's only lasting 2 weeks. Starting on the 5th of June. So there's a lot of content lined up for the next few months. Like you got Yokai, Moogle event, Make It Rain, Dragon Quest collab, 2 live letters. There's a lot of stuff. It was a joke. You have 2 thumbs. Sorry, I read what you said way too fast. Yes, I do have 2 thumbs. Thank you. They have nails. My thumbnail. Oh yes. Okay. You'd think I would have gotten that. So the yokai stuff is all fate locked. That's what it was when I don't think they're changing it. So yeah, you have to do fates. You have to oh god, how does it even work again? You have to wear a bracelet, and then you do fates to get. Then you get the minions, and then I forget how it works. There's a lot of things to it. It's been a long time. The last time I did the yokai event was like 2019. No, 2020. Wait, it was right before. Oh gosh, it was the middle of Shadowbringer, like after Shadowbringer. So it's been a while. So I just know you have a bracelet, and you have to wear the bracelet, and then you get like certain coins, and then you have to have a minion equipped to get the weapon, like a certain minion equipped to get certain things from certain fates, I believe. Yeah, it's a lot. That's why I groaned. Just from saying all of that, maybe you can realize why I groaned at that event, because it's not fun to do if you wanted to grind it all. That's why do it early. Do it when it releases, because there'll be a lot of people out there doing it. And it's not as fun when there's not many people out there doing it. Normally I wouldn't recommend people grind things like in a short amount of time, but that's one where I would, because doing it when there's not a lot of people it just feels miserable. I've been there, done that. But there's cool mounts though. There's 3 mounts that you can get, so there's a lot to get with it. There's 3 mounts, a bunch of weapons, like a ton of minions, so there's a lot. Smurf Boy, welcome in on Twitch. Have you have the watch on? Okay, so you have the watch on. Fates give coins, coins give pets, and then pets give weapons. There you go. Number of weapons give mount. Yeah. So you have to get a certain amount of weapons to unlock certain mounts. It's the most grinding of all the event quests. Yeah, by far. By far, Mr. Kyo. Okay, what are they saying now? New few 14 stats, 30 million players. Not some in-game stuff.
冒険者の皆さんが到達した
Aetherites reached 88.
が現在88箇所
240 accolades. Wait, 240, not 240
当時は
accolades.
27箇所だったそうなので、随分
Oh, okay. Not, 240 awards from the game. That is, yeah, that is true. And 313 nominations, so they won most of their awards that they've been nominated for. That's really cool. In 2.0, we had 27 Aetherites. This does not include the 7.0 Aetherites. Oh, wow.
325 さあなんでしょう。
So we'll probably be close to like about 100 now.
はい。
Duties available in the duty finder 325. That's a lot. You know, we have a lot of content.
325個ございます。ただこれ PVP
325 duties.
PVP やあとゴールド操作も入ってないですね。
ゴールド操作もない。
あとエウレカとかも入ってないです。CF を使うものだけ。
They said they explain why it's 48-hour maintenance. The patch will be very large, and we want to guarantee that everyone has enough time to download it. Yep, but that's always a 48-hour maintenance. The server maintenance won't take that long, but we want no one to have delayed start because they couldn't find the time to download the patch. That's why we're doing a 48-hour break. Wait, was it that way last time? I'm pretty sure it was. Also expect there to be waits and queues to get into the game. I don't expect it to be worse than Endwalker because Endwalker they wanted to have more servers and they couldn't because of COVID. So there was a lot of issues because of that. But I don't expect it to be worse. But I still expect there to be large queues to get into the game. Just prepare your brain for it, do what you gotta do. The return of huge queues, but like huge queues create good memes. Just saying. Not that I want them though. 325 duties available in the duty. Wait, we just said that. 159 hours of cutscenes. We have 75 hours of cutscenes during our 5-year anniversary. That's a lot. 159 hours of cutscenes. That's just cutscenes. That's not even playing the game. God, it's long. Yeah, it's a long game to get through, but it's so good. It's so good. 4,917 players in the game. Orchestrions? Oh, they said the 159 hours includes side quests. That's more encouraging. I was like, that's a lot of hours for someone to play as a new player. 4,917
これサントラの数とイコールじゃないんですけども、現在ゲームの中にある大小さまざまな曲数合わせると1583曲。
If you play every background music, it'll be 4,917 minutes, and that's 1,583 songs.
これも倍以上に膨れ上がりました。
つまりね、純粋に時間経って倍になってるんじゃなくて、
I'm nowhere near even
関数的にこう増えてってる。
I'm nowhere near even 25% of my orchestrions collected. There's so many.
はい。ということで、続いてはゲ
There's
ームの
so
統計
many.
数字じゃなくて、
Warriors of Light, you never
統計のテーマですけ
create,
ど、
you never cease to
皆さん、
amaze.
北線の皆さん
So
の
kind,
数字
thank
は
you.
すごいねという皆さんの力をいくつか取ってみましたので
Thank
見
you
て
so
いき
much.
ましょう。まず最初の数字こちら。
16,096 in the past year.
1年間。
1年間で。何この何地球に眠るプ
Equal
ラチナ
to
の埋蔵量と同
the
じぐらいだよね。
total
同じぐらいを1年間で
platinum reserves
皆
on
さん
Earth.
どうしたかなっていう。
Wait,
what are they, I'm waiting to see what they're referring to.
地球に眠ってるプラチナの埋蔵量と同じぐらいだと。
同じぐらいの量の何かを皆さんどうしたかっていうとこれでした。
Kismet says you do the best huge key memes. I appreciate it. Thank you.
はい、この1年で冒険者の皆さんが装着したマテリアの総量
Not the
重さに換
materia.
算しますと、こんぐらい。
マテリア1個あたり 100g で
計算しますと、
これ装着したマテリアの総量なの？
はい、
割った分は入って
One
ない。
materia equals 100
装着したものです
grams.
ね。はい。
あ、 装着したらグラムゼロになるから失敗したらバリンっていったら
砕け散ってってます。
はまった分だけ合わせてもってことね。
これが10年じゃなくてこの1年で
この1年でこんなに消費されましたよと。
すごいですね。
消費されたやつはねゼロになるからねなくなってます。
はい、こういうノリの数字でございます。はい、じゃあ次行きましょう。続いては46,100。
Oh, Yeni says, hope they continue the weekly Moogle tasks, made things less repetitive. I think they will. It was well received, so I don't see them not doing that. It was like really well received.
これは
これ何
I love that. I want them to do that every time.
あ、違います。もうちょっと意外なんですね。
46,152 in the past
正解
year.
こちらです。レルフリボンのコルクが飛んだ距離です。
コルク飛距離1本あたり
The distance surpassing the circumference of the
10
Earth.
メーター飛んだとすると、皆さんがぶっ放した数全部合わせると地球一周するぐらい。
The corks fired from bottles of Realm Reborn Red Flu. That's a lot.
バーンっていくもんな。これね、俺こんなに定着すると実は思ってなかった。
How many times do people use the joystick emote though? Not the joystick, the glow stick. I know, they pick the most random stats, but I love it. 54 million, is this players in game? Are players like registered? Not in game, yeah. Players, Warriors of Light created.
これがどのぐらいの量かと
Is
言い
my
ます
guess.
と、ちょっと
Nearly more than the annual consumption of ketchup in the US. That's actually kind of
量を皆さんこの1年で
amazing.
そもそもアメリカの人たちって年間こんなにケチャップ使うの？
That's actually amazing.
1、10、100、5400
Oh, just in the US though. That's more understood. That I can see that more though. But also I can't because we eat a lot of ketchup. We eat a lot of fast food here. I definitely do. I had Taco Bell yesterday. It was really good.
ケチャップの消費量だからまあまあまあそうで
It's
す。
really, really good. People in America use this much ketchup in a year. It's ketchup. That doesn't include the food you use it for, right? Ishibi's judging me. I don't
皆
like
さん
it.
飲みまくった薬品類。
Nearly more. Oh wait, that's oh my gosh. Nearly more than.
飲むタイプの
I was expecting that to be the players in
た
game.
だしここに元素
The
薬
amount
が入
of
ってる
concoctions. It's at the
元
top.
元素薬除
Keep
い
missing
て
it.
このぐらいです。
元素薬入れたらもっととんでもないことになるじゃん。
なるでし
Hold
ょう
on,
ね。
y'all.
元素薬だってめちゃめちゃ飲んでる人
そう
さね飲んでるから。
はい。
はあ。
というゲームの中の非課線の皆さんの活躍に関する数字のご紹介でした。
なるほどなるほど。はい。
でここからはですね、アンケートで情報をご紹介したいと思います。皆さんにお答えいただいたアンケートからいくつかこんな情報見えてきましたというのがありますのでご紹介します。まずこちら。アンケートに今回答えていただいたプレイ開始時期、皆さん何時代から14始めましたって聞いたところ、漆黒が、ちょっと頭抜けてるんですけど、ちゃんといろんな世代に分布しとるねというのが見て取れるかと思います。こういう母数の皆さんのアンケートですと。
まあでも積み上げてきた
Alright,
ところ
when
で
did survey
やっぱり
participate? Okay,
まあ
let's
でも
see.
ね、シャドウ
Sorry,
フィンガ
let me
ーズ
see. What did I miss?
飛ん
Any
でた
type
ら
of
ここ
potion
なんかもずっとで
excluding
かくて
oh excluding Fantasia. I like how they excluded Fantasia.
コミュニケーション取りづらいっていう
They're like, that's gonna really inflate this number. When did survey participants start playing?
結構インフルエンサーが
Mostly in Shadowbringers. That's I'm surprised. Well, I guess
まあでも積み上
that's
げてきたもの
including
っていうの
the
が
expansions.
今に続いてるのかなっていうところは
Most people came in Shadowbringers. Yeah.
はい。
そしてここからいくつかですねランキングをご紹介
Surprised
したい
that
と
more
思い
people
ます。
came in
まずは
Endwalker.
お気に入りのマウント部門です。
お気になる。
さあ1位皆さんなんだと思いますか？
You were Heavensward. I started in Shadowbringers.
10位から4位まで見
I
てみま
guess
しょうか。
the Shadowbringers
どうぞ。
hype just really a lot of people
10位
started
から4位
playing.
までこうなっております。
オズマ
Favorite? Oh, there's like a
そう
survey.
そう
Favorite
そう
mounts.
ね
あ、柴犬強。
強いですね。
ちょっと猫派の皆さん大丈夫ですか？柴
Osmo,
入って
let's
ますよ
go.
ね大丈夫ですか？うわ FF 全く関係ないですけどね6位。正直なところ7位に至ってはニーヤですからね。
さあこの、
はい
これらを制して第3位に入ったのがこちら。
Oh, they made a good point. Shadowbringers had a lot of influencers playing it, and it was also during the COVID, and a lot of people were at home playing and was trying to find something to play. So that makes sense. So Fatter Cat, Finrear. What's number one then?
ときたらばさあ皆さん1位は何でしょうか？
あ、チョコボか。
I like that the black chocobo is number 10.
マイチョコボよかった。
That's just a chocobo.
さすが素晴らしい。
ちなみに1位のマイチョコボは2位の2倍の得票数ということになりましたので、やはりチョコボということだそうです。
I guess the chocobo is very interactive in the way like you can dress it up and everything. So I guess it has to be number one.
では続いてまいりましょう。お気に入りのミニオンです。
Oh, it was double the votes in number 2. Favorite minion. Alpha's not number 1. I'm not happy about this. Look at the Oshifon. The butterfly minion. Alpha needs to be number 1, and I'm upset about it. What's gonna be number 1 then?
アルファ10結構意外かも。
そうですね。
まあでもサイド
I hope it's just like
確かに取得までのそうですね。
そうそう。
just like look that wow words that little green slime that you get. I hope that's number 1.
蒼天の旅路というかさ、2.x のラストからさ、ほら見てみろよこの人間の汚さをよって 2.55 で言われてさ、キリッつってイシュガルド向かってさ、まあいろいろ試されるじゃない。で最終的にはさ出れてくるじゃん。ミドヤ。なんか仲間感というかこうね種族は違うけどこう心が通じた感っていうので、まあ、ここはねめっちゃ嬉しい。こだわって作ってきたんでミドガールズオルムのそのエピソードみたいなところは。はい。
ではまず3位見てみましょう。3位こちらでした。レサーパンダ。
Number 1 is doable the votes of number 2, but it seems like the cat
ぶら下がってるもんな。見るわ。
はいはい。そして2位。後半の皆さんおめでとうございます。
Oh, fat cat, right? What's number 1 then?
強いですね。マウントに続いて
The fat cat is so strong. It really is.
そうっていう話なんだけどね。
さあこうなると1位は何だということなんですが、こちらでした。
What if it's the campfire? Oh, Starbird. That one's yeah.
スターバードは理由としてはミドガルズオルムと一緒でシナリオから
I'll never get it though. I'll never get that minion.
ちゃんと見せてあげたいぞと。
そうですね。
なるほどね。
Is it the most used one?
しっかりねこう遊び込んで
No, this is just a pull because that would make any sense.
嬉しいですねこれは。はい。
では続きましてこちらのランキングです。皆さんの心の
favorite home point?
質問してみましたところ
My home point is
ということでこちらまず4位まで
sure not sure on it. My home point is
ウルダハが
Oh, my brain's falling apart.
4位に入って
Old Charlotte.
トップ3を逃した格好。
まあ、蒼天好きでイシュガルドの雰囲気がいいって言ってくださる方結構。
That is my home point.
まあ1位はどうせ
I have a feeling that'll be on
いい
here.
んですよ別にもう1位は。
My home point is
3位は
that Old Charlotte, yeah, and then I have Gridania. I have the Island Sanctuary point, and then I have Radzahan.
そして上位はもう
Currently.
2位がグリダニア、そして1位が
Gridania, Limza.
そうですね。
ああまあ高いしな。
Of course.
方法な。クリサリウムはホームっていうか、お気に入りにしてる人多そうだもん。
That feels like a Japanese survey. Perhaps. It feels right though.
タウンとハウジングでthis feels like めたわけですけれども、フィールドに絞る。
I feel like a lot of people still just go to the market boards in Limza. So it's like a quick, they don't have to spend any money to go there.
ということになりました。
全然なんていうの？古代人絡みやんけね。
そうなってきます。
なるほどね。
はい、ということで心のホームポイント。
テンペストはね確かに音楽もいいしね。
Oh, if we limited it to field areas, it would have been Tempest, Elpis, Central Korthos.
お、ちょっと待った。ここ
Interesting.
ストーリークリア
Or the Tempest would be the favorite. Second favorite would be Elpis. Third would be Central Korthos Highlands, which is Central Korthos Highlands is really special.
はいはいはい。最強の敵だからさ、ほらボスいっぱい出てくるんで。
Really special one.
ボスたち出てくるから。
Most formidable
ネタバ
foe.
レまであと5、4、3、4、2、1始めます。
はい、じゃあまず4位まで見てみましょう。こうなりました。あなたにとっての最強の敵は何でしたか？あ、私の親戚が両方とも入りましたね。
So Nile, Hephaestus. I did that one in Savage. So yeah, Xenos, Pandemonium, Zodiac, Athena, Hydaelyn.
ベスト10入り。
いや、それぐらいやっぱりネールデンスダーナスのさ、進行4層は面白かったし、ってことなんだよね。
What are these based off of? Just how intimidating they are, or how hard they actually are?
こうなるとトップ3は何なんだということですが、まず3位はこちら。
Oh, that Nile, the T9. Warrior of Light. Those are all pretty recent, yeah. I mean, 3 of them are from the last raid tier. And I can confirm I've done 2 of the ones that are. I've done 9 and 7 there listed. Well, I've done 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I've not done 5 in Savage though. The End Singer, incorrect. But the most epic, I can see that. In terms of epic battles, Hades, yeah. Understandable. I would put Warrior of Light at number 1. Because that one's just, that's my favorite main story boss.
自由回答で、ゼノス単独で書いた方は
Just in terms of like the fight and how interesting it is, it's just so good.
神竜っていうのが11位にいまして、でこれをゼノスとして選んだ人もねなかなか多かったんですよ。でこれを合算しますと実は5位にまで食い込むぐらいの計算になる。
Karen of the Orzi would if she's not on that list. Well, I just have to say, wait for Dawntrail.
なるほど。やっぱまあゼノスね人気根強い。
What if I did know something like that? Shinryu was 11th. If we had added that with Xenos, it would have been 5th. Yeah, add Shinryu with Xenos, because that is epic. That's one of the most epic battles with Shinryu. It's so amazing. The music is just so wonderful.
でアンケートの中でですね、あなたにとってファイナルファンタジー14はどんな場所ですかということを聞いてみたのを、ワードクラウド風にしていました。まず日本語でこんな感じ。14どんな場所ですかというのを聞いてみた。
どんな場所ですかがこれ。
はい。帰る場所ですとか、まあ第二の人生ですと言ってくださったり、まあ冒険。
ちょっと待って。14はどんな場所にさ、素剣って書いてあってちょっと面白くない？下の真ん中の下から2段目ぐらいにあるよ。
Okay, they said Japanese first, which I think this will be. They'll have an English version of this on the screen.
人物名1個じゃね？
そうかも。
ね。まあ実家とかね。
Wait, we're asking what kind of place Final Fantasy XIV is to you, and you guys answered Soken. That's funny. What kind of place is it for you? Soken. It's in the middle, second from the bottom.
英語だとこんな感じになりました。
フレンズね。ウェルカミングが入ってるのいいねこれ。
Hard. They just wrote, it's Final Fantasy XIV. World, home, people, community, friendly. I want to find something that's just funny. Lore. It's anything. It's hope. It's character. It's XIV. It's online. Someone said.
今の日本語英語も含めてあとドイツ語フランス語もそれぞれ取ったので、後々トピックスとか公式サイトの方でまたご紹介させていただきたい。
It's need. They need. Someone just wrote need. I need it.
アンケートの場合のだよね。
Become one.
なんで素見がないんだって。これさっきのやつを英語にしたわけじゃない。英語でアンケートに答えてくださった方が、
It's much. It's relaxed. Community game. I like the people just said it's just a game. It's game to me. We also gathered a German and French version. Those will release on the Lodestone. This is not a translation of the JP version. These are what you all saw was an individual one that they surveyed for like English speaking, and then there was one for JP as well. That's why they mentioned the soak. JP wrote Soken for theirs. Alright, where are we at? Okay, I think we're about at the end here. Okay, yeah, they're talking about new items. That's really pretty.
されたね、職人さんたちもあれだったんですけど、ついにはい本当に復旧なんとしてもこれを急いでっていうふうに言っていただいて、いえ大丈夫ですか？大丈夫です。今日お皿をお持ちして展示してあるのをカメラにそちらに実はですねありますのでカメラで抜いてみてもらえますか？こちらです。うお、いや、すごい。
Wow, look at that.
はい。ででっかいバハは展示用なのでこちら販売ではございません。あれはちょっとお高すぎてやばいやつ。やばいやつなんで。
Of course. I'll look at this stuff. I'm trying to log into the my Twitch account on another browser.
こちら。はい、こちらの再販を行います。で時期ですが今年2024年夏頃の販売開始を予定しておりますので、続報をお待ちいただければと思いますのでよろしくお願いいたします。
もう後ろのはね3桁万円、全然余裕だな過保なレベルなんで、はいはい。ということでこちら続報お待ちください。よろしくお願いいたします。はい、そして続いてのお知らせこちらです。はい。はい。カスタムオーダーフォトブックとして展開中のメモリーズ・オブ・ライトですが、このタイミングで 10% オフキャンペーンを実施中です。 サービス開始3周年記念。はい。
でこれ今回実物もあるんですが、まあ実際このサイズ
めっちゃいい、めっちゃいいじゃんこれ。
カメラにしていただいて、実際こんなサイズ感、ちょっとグリーンバック、これ一回切りましょうか。黒巻きオフ。
Oh, the big one is only for display.
はい、こんな感じで。
Not for sale. Dang it.
付けも自分で決めてね。
Oh, and that really nice Bahamut one is only for display, not sale.
めっちゃ良くない？このなんかね、フレンドと思い出の一枚みたいな。
This is like a picture book?
めっちゃいい。うわすごい。こういうの黒巻きオフ。はい。ね、こういうみんなで縦積みしたねナマズのみこしの時とか、
こういう素敵なものがお作りいただけますので、
自分で割り付け使うスクリーンショット決めて
さいでございます。
作れる。
はい。で5月13日まで 10% オフキャンペーン実施中ですので、この機会にぜひご検討ください。
めっちゃいいなこれ。これサンプルって言いながらこれ。誰かのじゃないのこれマジで。
きっと誰かスタッフが実際に作った。
なるほど。
嘘。探検隊で作ったやつ。
めちゃいいねこれ。
なるほどな。そっか、じゃああれか、キャプテン武田の渾身のスクリーンショット集なわけだね。
めっちゃいいねこれ。
それでそっか、みんなで遊んだ記録がねこんな風に。
So that's the photo book. Captain Takeda made this one during one of the community streams. Oh, right, the tower there.
続いてのお知らせいきましょう。こちらです。はい。エオルゼアポポトチップス第2弾のセール情報のお知らせです。
I love the mount towers.
これ先日来販売しております。これ第2弾なんですけれども、ファンフェスで先行販売を行って、現在は小池屋オンラインショップで販売中の
Mr. Kayoyo says when you need to take out the good tableware for guests, right?
1箱買うともう1箱
Set up Bahamut.
いわゆる一つのバイワンゲットワン。
Here is he a Popoto chip?
作ったなさてはめっちゃ
これカメラにしてもらっていいですか？これ経緯がありまして、皆さんご存知の通り、
They sell well. They're like, we gotta sell more.
マッハで売り切れたわけです。
あれね、すごかった。怒られたもんね。
L on YouTube says, hello, new Final Fantasy XIV player here. Your healer mains drag queen meme got me into the game. Become a white mage main. Thank you so much. Of course. That's amazing. I love that could make you play the game, and I love that. I also
ということで
do a lot of white mage.
いかんせ
Also,
ん
if you have any
そうなんだ
questions
よ
on
食べ
that.
物だからね。
食
I
品なので
I've raided on white mage. I don't really raid anymore,
という
but
こともありますから
when I do
このタイ
raid,
ミング
if
で
I like join into Party Finder, it's usually on white mage.
なるほど加減しないで
So I do like white mage
ど
a
んぐら
lot.
いいけんだろうって言って
As you can
なんで
see by
非
the
課税の
meme.
許容量を超える
The meme is not how you
以
play
上
white
の
mage,
使
though.
った
That is the meme
な
of
ので
it
今ま
all.
で1箱分のお値段に送料で払っていた
That's
だ
the
くと
funniest thing is
なんと
reading through that
Oh.
meme's comment section. You have all these people being like, "This is not
こ
correct.
のタイミングぜひとも
This is not how. Don't watch this to
まあ
learn
ね
how
仕
to
方
play
ない
white
ね
mage."
辛うまゆかペロコンソメ味
And I'm like, well, why would anyone watch this to learn the
辛い
class?
のやっぱ結構苦手な人多いんだね
These sold out too quickly. Oh, the Eorzea Poda chips sold out.
気をつけた方がいい
Then they made too many for a second sale, so now it's buy one get one free.
あ
Oh
参考にな
no.
るなこれコメント
Alrighty, y'all. So I will be live again Monday.
あじゃあ買うわって言って
As far as I know, I'll let y'all know. Join my Discord.
ということ
It's
でよろしくお願いいたします
linked below on
はい、それ
both
では続いて次のお知らせ参りましょう
both
はい
live
こちらで
streams.
すマイスタークオリティ
I'll do a little outro while they go through all of this.
追加額受付中
On Twitch, I'm gonna raid
Speak up.
Effector Change. They're streaming 12 out. They're celebrating 800, I think 800 followers. They said. So let's go raid them on Twitch. We'll do that in a minute. But go follow my Discord to see when I'm going to be live. But I'll post here on Twitch and Discord on my Twitch schedule, and then I'll post a pre-stream thing on YouTube. Kuzo Noha on YouTube says Foxclown's Fantasia failed, and he went full Shao. Wait, I don't know who that is. Shao Tucker on himself. I don't know who that is.
なんか俺の
But
左にもさ
they are. Oh, like, are they someone that like morphed their whole like being? Is it like an anime reference?
いるやらいない
They
やらっ
morphed.
ていう
Their whole body
独
became
立しとるやんハイデリン
Demorphed.
ゾディアーク
It does look like that.
そうね
うん
I was surprised when I saw it.
なんで
I hope that
頭が一つしかなかったもんですから致し方ないなと
Zodolin
でこれ
is
インゲームアイ
trending
テム
right
演
now.
技教本エクソダスがついて
Oh, Full Metal Alchemist.
ハイデリンキックポー
You
ズ
know,
を
I
したい
feel like
方はぜひ
everyone watches anime now, not just people that used to watch anime. Like everyone watches anime now. So now I feel out of the loop. Like I feel like I'm in the minority now. So I need to watch more anime.
でこちらなんですが
At this point,
上映館は
my partner tells me
池袋
he's
と
like,
横
you need to
浜
watch more
の
anime.
3館
There's so many
名
good
古屋でも増え
animes.
たんだねこれね
So
名古屋
I need to listen to
増えま
him.
した前からあったよ
あれあったっけ
ありましたよねはい
Planetarium show, A Tale of Erosio's Divine. So this is in Japan. Cool. Amazing. But yeah, I'll be live probably Monday I'll be live in character creation, playing with the benchmark, so that I can see. I don't really play on PC, but I'll be live and hanging out. And if you can, I don't know if you're going to be able to create a fox. Wow, I need to log off. Hroth Gal? There's no Fox Gals in 14, not yet. But Hroth Gal. So we'll see if we can. If not, we'll still be able to test and see some of the graphical upgrade. I don't know if we'll be able to see the graphical upgrades in the benchmark, but we'll see. I don't know. I've never actually done it before because I'm on console, so I never had to do it before. Hot Hrothgar. Yes, we will. So yeah, I'll let y'all know. And yeah, also be sure to follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, and consider Patreon as well. I have a Patreon. All my behind the scenes content. I do bloopers over there. You can vote for one skit a month over there. So there's that over there as well. That exists in the outskirts of the void where Zodiark lies. Yeah, there's nothing else to say besides let's see what the rest they have to talk about, and then we'll end. I think they're about to wrap up though, because they're talking about just some events happening. I mean, they're definitely at the end, but Rising Tide. Oh, when is this happening? Oh, the 18th. Hold on one second.
宣伝させてくれと、クロスオーバーしているのでということでですね、ファイナルファンタジー16、DLC 第2弾海の洞窟ザライジングタイルがですね、4月18日
もう来週ですね。
そうです
I'm about to go with this, y'all.
PS5 持ってる方はさっきの 黄金のレガシーまでのスケジュールの中にぜひ組み込んでいただきたいと、伝えてくれと申し使っておりますので、伝えましたよ、よしぴ。
And garlic
というわ
bread.
けで、ぜひ6の方もよろしくお願いします。PC 版もですね、大変頑張ってるそうです。だいぶできてきた。
Oh yeah, the 16 port to PC. I don't think they've announced that quite yet. They said the Final Fantasy 16 producer Yoshi P asked to promote this one here. Oh, okay, so they're just doing it. I delivered your message, Yoshi P. He's talking to himself. And apparently the PC version is doing well in development. Okay, they just said, and apparently the PC version is doing well in development. So they've announced it's in development, but they said they've confirmed it's doing well. Hiring 14 staff in Japan. So if you're in Japan, you can get hired. Marketing planner, community planner.
まあ気づけばね、我々も実はね、第3回
Must be familiar with
なんだっけ
Japanese culture and community because it's community and marketing. But you have to know that to do that.
は変わってないんでね。はい。3は3。まあなんで。ベンチマークが間に合わなかったけど。
Oh wait, I don't want to end. I want to rewatch. Hold on.
ロゴ変わってるかもね。
I thought I said that was going to end.
はい。でまあなどなどございますが。はい。
Can we rewatch the benchmark trailer? Can we do that again? Do you want to watch that again? Because there's so much happening. We'll do that and then I'll log off because I forgot I was going to do that. And then I'll rate on Twitch and then get out of here. Are they saying anything else? And just make sure they're not going to be like, oh, Yoshi P, you going to show that thing? No, they're at the end of their stack, I think. We managed to keep it at 7 minutes over time. Okay, so they're done. They're done. I'm always scared when I miss something important.
まだまだ続きますし、僕が出ないコーナーは1個しかないそうなんで、またすぐに戻ってまいりますんで、引き続きですね、ファイナルファンタジー14 10周年記念14時間生放送、ご視聴いただけると嬉しいです。あとこの合間はサブ放送、ぜひなんかね、さっき時折で盛り上がって声こっちにも入ってきてるので、ぜひぜひよろしくお願いします。まずは PLL ありがとうございました。はい、ありがとうございます。それでは以上をもちまして第8
Okay, that's it for the PLL today, but the 14-hour broadcast continues. For those who don't know, there's a 14-hour broadcast happening. They have a lot of events happening over the next weekend. I'm not going to be covering any of it, but it's just some fun things and some developer talks and some, they're playing a TRPG on another live stream. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening. Go check it out if you want some more Final Fantasy 14 developer things. But this was them talking about the big stuff here. This is the big thing. And about 20 minutes, the Glam Show. What are they playing? Why are they playing this? This is the ARR trailer, right? I don't think I need to watch this again, right? We don't need to watch this again. Well, I'm muting that because I think I can get completely DMCA'd for that song. So I'm gonna avoid that. That's scary. All right, let's open up benchmark trailer. All right, let me wait for this ad to play. All right, I'm going to say some things for the purposes of YouTube. I don't know. I'm so bad at filming for YouTube. So no, I'm not gonna do anything like that. we're just gonna watch it again. We're gonna break it down. All right. Look at that water though. And the music. We heard that yet, right? how good we look. One thing at a time. Okay, now I can focus, because before I was so in shock that I was seeing this. I have a map? Okay, I'm gonna watch this one more. I'm not gonna pause it at all, and we'll go back through. I'm gonna pause it at some moments. Ooh, that was like a blimp underwater. That's just so beautiful. Look at the colors, the pink. More pink. Ooh, that's Sage. Black Mage. Has the dancer ability. And I assume this is a boss, like a dungeon boss or something. That's usually how it goes. Or a world boss. Ooh, my gosh. Oh, that Astra ability was beautiful. Yeah, it might be a world boss. TBH. Look at the glam, it's so pretty. By the way, this isn't. These aren't really cutscenes from the game. They create this for this benchmark trailer. It's all, for the most part. They've never made it actual cutscenes from the game. This is all created just to show off certain elements. Particularly new battle actions and visuals. Yeah, like look at those are all. Oh, look at that! It's so good. Gorgeous. Look at all the levels. Alpacas. Look at the, ooh, I see the paint. I see the paint. Oh, can't wait to be Pictomancer. That's a white mage ability. That's really cool. Cool looking. Okay, scholar with what seems like an upgraded chain. Oh, like the the fairy dust chain. Okay, let's just go through shot by shot. I'm gonna pause it now. someone laying down in the boat? Oh, is that a chocobo? Laying down? In the boat? So these aren't cutscenes from the actual... But like, look at that. That's interesting to see a map. I wonder if anyone will decode this or anything or make any meaning out of it, but usually the benchmark doesn't have anything like that. But sometimes it shows stuff. The last benchmark showed one of the world bosses. An Omnicron world boss. Whatever. Oh, Chi. Why am I forgetting their name? There's such an iconic name. It showed Chi. And then this is like a blimp underwater. It's what it looks like. It does look like Kilika. There's something going on here. Some fire. That's a gunbreaker. That's a gunbreaker ability. That's a Dragoon. Ooh, that's Dragoon. Whoa, look at that. That was... Hold up. That's a worm. And that's Sage, obviously. Black Mage. Summoner doing some like... Oh my god, my cat's just knocked over something. That's Monk. Dancer. Oh my lord, what are they doing outside? Okay, that's Paladin. It's cool. Red Mage has some sort of like interesting ability. Samurai. This is so cool. This machinist ability. That's so neat. Ash, that's the coolest thing. That's my favorite ability. That. That's ninja, and I love that so much. New best ability. Oh, I love this music. I want to play now. And I want to wear... if I can wear what they're wearing, I will wear it all day, every day. Wait, oh, did y'all see the cactuars? Look at the cactuars running! Ah! I didn't notice that before. Red Magus on Twitch says, I see rose petals. Please or should have rose themed job gear for Red Mage? That would be really nice. I would love that. Or even like a lily themed gear for White Mage. It's just like a big lily. But I think that we already saw the White Mage job gear and it looks basically the same as it always does. Which is it's always an homage to the original White Mage in Final Fantasy, but I would like something different every so often. What can we see here? What can we deduct from this? So that is... This looks cool. Oh, I can't wait to be Pictomancer. What is this? I wonder what this White Mage ability does. I wonder what that is. That's so cool looking. The warrior. Can warriors now like dash to another player? I'm more interested to see what other like battle people that do really study that kind of stuff have to say, because all I have to say is that looks shiny, and we'll have to wait for the next live letter to see exactly what all of that is. But everything looks, I mean, I don't expect that much out of the job gear. It always looks really nice and detailed, but for what I like, there's so much other gear in the game, so it's not gonna be that big of a deal. And this gear is free, and you don't have to pay anything for it, or you don't have to pay any gil for it. You just get to the level and get the gear. All right, well, I hope they do the same thing as they did last time with the role quest, giving you the dying feature to the gear. I thought that was a good idea. And the role quests are always since Shadowbringers, they have been excellent and amazing. So I'm excited. I'm always excited for the role quest because they can do really anything with them now. The only criteria for the quest is that it needs to be about them needing the help of the certain type of class to do something, and then they can make any story that they want. So they're just so well done and so good, and I love them. All right, well, that's it. I wanted just to rewatch it and go through things and just take a gander at just how things look in terms of like the battle classes and everything. Yeah, and we'll see everything in the job for the job part. It's May 16th, I believe. Yeah, May 16th. And then June 14th is the last live letter. And then we have so much other content, side content in the game. I'm glad they're giving us a lot of optional content to do. And the Moogle tomes, there's a lot to do and a lot to digest up till Dawntrail that'll keep us very busy. There's going to be a lot to keep us busy. As well as DLCs for other games like 16. So a lot to do, a lot to be excited for. And yeah, I'll see y'all on Monday. And if that changes, I'll see y'all sometime next week for the benchmark, doing something. And if I skip doing the benchmark, we'll do something else and we'll explore. I do have a cool selection of venues that I was sent that I want to go see at some point very soon that I found really neat. And there's also a lot of very cool events happening this month and towards the beginning of May as well. There's someone is doing, and I'll explain this more later, someone is putting on a fully sung voiced musical in Final Fantasy XIV. Very cool stuff. Also, projects I'm working on. follow Curtain Call Virtual Theater. It is, if you look at my playlist on my YouTube, you'll see it there. I'm making a movie out of Final Fantasy 14, or I'm taking a piece of lore from Final Fantasy 14 and making a movie out of it in Final Fantasy 14. It's a 2-hour full feature film. It'll be premiering sometime before Dawntrail. Hopefully that's the goal. But yeah, I'm working very hard on it. So that's another exciting thing that you can look forward to. Think of it as another expansion that you can watch and enjoy. And we've spent a year and a half on this project. So very excited to share that with y'all very soon in the next few months, hopefully. Fingers crossed, the next 3 months, we'll be able to share that and finally release that and premiere it. All right, officially, we're done. And I'm going to rate Effector Change on Twitch. Let me just make sure they're still live. I believe they're still live. They are. They've been live for 13 hours, though. And they said it's a 12-hour stream. Well, I'll rate them anyways. All right. I'll see y'all later. I'll see y'all in the next live stream. Yeah. Have a great rest of your evening. And look forward to more Final Fantasy 14 news. I'll try to post my my reaction to the trailer as an individual video for y'all to view later. That'll be posted soonish, or sometime today, possibly. Maybe. I don't know. I might not post it as an individual video. We'll see. We shall see. All right, y'all. Bye.